everybody, we are back with this next installment of Pokemon DND 5e. As always, I am Ryan, your DM for this session, and playing with me is...
Katie, I play Amma.
Hi, I'm Tyler, I play Gregory.
I'm Michael and I play Scott.
I'm Sky and I play Charlie.
Fantastic. So, last episode ended with an explosion going off in the water, if I remember correctly.
Right by me.
Right by you. And I had you roll to see if you were good and still on the boat. And
I passed.
You passed and Korong passed, so you guys were okay.
Yep.
The boat just rocks up in the air and comes slamming back down. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. I feel like we should maybe check on that. And, tell what's his name.
I mean, we should check on it, but we should be careful because if it happens again, the likelihood of us falling overboard is a lot more likely. And who wants to go swimming?
Me?
Not me.
Yeah, seeing a giant explosion rock the boat, we should maybe tell Seth, our engineer, who knows how to fix the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably go tell him. So do you want to go down? Or only have one of us, or just both of us? Or...
I guess both of us can go down and do that.
Okay. We will go down and see Seth.
Go ahead. If you guys move your pieces and do whatever. Who wants to do what? Benji's going to say to Scott in the bridge while you guys are talking about your thing there. He's going to go... Oh, yeah,
Can I ask?
Scott!
Can I ask why Ezekiel's in the pooper? Just saying. Mans was taking a shit and...
I mean, he heard it, and he'll be in the hallway at this point. But that's just where he was vibing. And,
Who was
he was vibing.
He was vibing out in the hallway, or he was in the bathroom vibing. And,
as
rocks. He could, I will say this, as you come down the stairs, you see him come running out of the bathroom, toilet paper's on his shoe, the whole 9 yards. He's like, "Hey guys, what just happened?"
I don't know. Were you in the bathroom? Because you got some toilet paper on your shoe.
Yes. Sorry, yeah. He tries to step it off. Gets stuck to the other shoe. He goes, "Yeah, I don't know. I hope everyone in the galley's alright. I think Apollo and Seth are in there."
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on that now. Seeing as something blew up, we should probably ask Seth to check it out.
Yeah.
He goes,
you don't like when things go kaboom.
He goes, "Alright, sounds good. I'll follow you guys in." As you guys walk in, we're going to jump back up to Benji and Scott up in the bridge. Scott, were you driving or was Benji driving?
Also, anytime you're in a
So, Scott, were you driving or was Benji driving?
I think it was me. I think.
Okay, I don't remember. Part of me is thinking now it was Benji because you were like, I don't want to take credit for that. That's what I'm thinking you said last episode.
That sounds
okay. So Benji's just driving and you see an explosion and the boat, like part of the front end of it goes like up in the air and you see Gregory and Krogan go like flying up in the air, like land back down in their seats where they were. And Benji goes, Captain, should I try to stop us? Or what should we do?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah. He goes, Captain, I think I just hit something. What should we do?
Is there like a way for us to stop and we can check and see if there's like any damage?
He goes, we'd have to close up the sails quick just to get us to stop blowing with the breeze going on.
All right, let's do that real quick.
He goes, all right, I'll catch you outside. I might need some help, so if you could follow me, that'd be great.
Sure thing.
You guys go down here. Gregory, what are you up to?
Hanging on to the side of the deck.
Still like clinging for life.
Yeah.
So you see, so you see
and
these two guys come out. Yep.
Do I see anything in the water? Or
Give me I will let you give me a perception, see if you see anything in the water.
okay.
12.
Well,
With a 12, you see two what looks to be like little red faint lights coming up at you from underneath the water. And they appear to be just off like the side of the boat. And they seem to kind of be like watching you and swimming along with the boat.
Oh.
And it looks like it's on like a darker circle, but that's all you can see right now coming up out of you in the water. So as like the boat's still traveling forward, these circular thing that's in the water that was right where the explosion happened seems to be almost like lodged or still traveling along with the boat somehow.
okay. I would like to tell the captain that as he approaches me that guys, look over the side of the boat. I think something's following us.
What is it?
Just two red dots. Maybe small Pokemon? I'm not sure.
Very interesting.
Benji goes, well, Captain, should we stop the ship or what? If this thing's following us or trying to get at us, I don't know what we should do.
Yeah, I suggest we stop and we can I should put this. We can further investigate and get some answers.
He goes, okay, sounds good. So he goes and he starts to like pull back on some of the sails so that they start to recoil back inwards. While he's doing that and you're helping him along with that, we'll jump back down to the galley, which is where the crew's staying, in the crew cabin. Alright, so girls, who goes in first?
I think because Charlie's been laden, it'll probably be her because she was the one who saw Ezekiel and talked to him.
Yeah,
She's probably in front of Amma.
probably. Most likely.
Okay, so Charlie, as you walk in, you see Apollo's on the ground and it looks like his knee's actually bleeding pretty bad. And meanwhile, Seth's like, oh, quick, hey, can one of you girls go into the supply room and get some planks quick? I think he goes, I think there's some water coming in and I don't know what happened, but Apollo got flung from his bed right on the ground. It was pretty bad.
Okay, Alma, since you're closer to the door, do you want to go get them and I can check out, his leg?
Yeah, sure thing. So Jolene and I will go and grab some planks. We'll start with a few, and then if Seth needs more, we can always grab more.
Yeah.
So Jolene and I will cut down the hall to grab some of those.
Okay. So as you guys are going down the hall, Charlie, how do you want to help with Apollo here? Seth goes, well, if you got him, I'm gonna go start to try to plug up this here with my hands while I wait for the planks to come. And he kind of hops over to the side, and you see that there's like the tiniest little bit of water, like just trickling in. Like it's not like a lot at all, but it's just like he goes, this will start to be a real big problem if we don't take care of this soon. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay. Yeah.
He's up towards the front diagonal part of the ship here, just for illustration.
I think I'll check it out, like his Apollo's leg, to see how bad it is.
Mm-hmm. All right, do this. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine check. Yeah, I can do that.
Roll for medicine.
Well, it's a good thing I'm proficient in it, isn't it?
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm. If the little thingy would do that. Thank you.
22. Yeah. So I'll describe it
and
very
let
well.
me see if
Oh.
I have any. Oh no, nope, you're good.
Okay. Yeah. So as you go over, you see, like, his knee is not looking the best. Like, it looks like from what happened was he maybe was sitting in his hammock there that they've been sleeping in, and when the explosion went off, it looks like he flew up in the air. He didn't hit his head because he's short and the ceiling's just tall enough, but he at least went up in the air at least maybe 5 or 6 feet and went flying up in the air and landed right on his right knee.
That's terrifying.
So you're seeing that he's starting to bleed a bunch, and he's like, "Oh hey Charlie, no, yeah, not sure what happened, but how's everything up there?"
Not very good, but your knee isn't good either. So we definitely need to fix this. I don't know how though.
So, since she got a 19, is it just like bleeding, or
Yeah, I can
try
try better. So the 19, you're seeing that it's looking pretty bleeding, and it looks. I said you rolled a 22 overall, which is amazing. So it looks like it's almost shifted a little bit, like the bottom portion of his legs a little shifted from this smash on the ground.
Oh,
Okay, so his knee is out of place. That's fantastic.
Yes. So if you rolled a 22, so you do notice like his knee's a little out of place. Like if you want to attempt to push it back into place for him, you can.
What would I need to roll?
I would ask probably for another medicine check, and I'm going to ask too, like how you're going to go about doing it. And I'll be honest, this is going to hurt him to do, because if you try to relocate anything back into a socket, it's going to hurt. So.
So probably. Is he holding on to anything right now?
Is he holding anything? He's on the ground, like holding his leg. Like he's sitting.
Okay.
He's sitting upwards, and he's like grabbing his upper thigh part of his leg, like in pain.
Okay.
So while the knee, so the knee is looking bloody, but the actual like ball joint that's going up into his hips a little shifted out. So you have to push that back in, basically,
Yeah.
for him to be able to get up without like dying in pain. Not like dying, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so Amma, you go into the supply room.
yes.
And you see all the stuff that you guys have put in here. You see the planks. There's the extra sail. There's
We need the planks
the
right
ladder,
now, I think.
the rope. There's the first aid kit. There's a bunch of little stuff.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab some planks. Do I have to like roll anything for that?
No, I
Or
think
can
I think you
grab
can just
some?
you just pick up and carry it. Like how many are you are you carrying? How many do you guys have?
We
I
had
believe 80.
yeah, we had a decent amount. How big are these planks?
I had written that you guys had 20.
22.
22, yes. They're like slabs
22.
of wood, like they're stacked up like slabs, pieces of wood. So I'm anticipating probably not going to grab all 22 of them.
Yeah, no.
So how many would you like to grab?
No. I don't know. Can
I will
me
say
and
this:
Jolene
if you try to
like,
carry more than like 5, I'll have you make a strength to see if you can pick up more than like the 5. Well, hang on. How about this? What is your strength number for your character? What is Amma's strength flat out number?
Alma's strength flat out is 15 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
She's
well,
strong.
Yeah. Okay,
She's
so
an
I'm
athlete.
surprised. Yeah. Okay, so you're strong. So you can carry at least like 10.
Okay, I'll just bring 10 because I can. Why not?
Sure.
Be extra prepared, even though it's a small hole. But once again, I don't know the logistics of patching things.
Mm-hmm.
So Jolene and I are gonna grab some of those. Is there anything like medical wise in here?
There
I can
is the
grab
first
for
aid
Apollo?
kit that's been there.
Okay, so I'll bring that. I'll grab that too. I can balance that on top of the wood, I think, with little problem.
Yeah, they're just like
Or
slabs.
I take like 9 planks instead. I don't know. But either way, we're gonna grab that, and Jolene and I are gonna kind of book it down the hallway again.
All right.
And go meet back up with everyone else.
Yeah, so you walk in and you see Charlie. Charlie, are you on your knees, kind of looking at Apollo, trying to figuring out what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, so you walk in, and you see Charlie's on her knees trying to figure out stuff. Ezekiel's standing by Seth, seeing if he can help out with anything, and Seth and Ezekiel are kind of like holding this like area with their hands to try to like get less water to come in the meantime. Obviously, It's not the best plan, but it's sort of a temporary solution.
Alright. So I'll say that I got the planks and drop them over by Seth before bringing Charlie the med kit real quick. And then I'll go back over by Seth and see if he needs any more help.
All right. So Seth's gonna go. Oh, these are great. Thank you. And he'll take what did I write? 3? I believe he takes 3. Yeah, he 3 planks from you, and he starts to put them up, and you see he starts to take out some tools from this like belt that's around him to fix up this hole here, and his mechanical arm comes out, and you see like the little like hand piece of it, like the finger part turns into like a spiral drill, and is able to like drill that like on the planks as he's holding it on, basically.
Okay, that's helpful.
So in total, about half an inch of water is now on the bottom of the crew cabin floor.
Love that.
But the hole is sealed.
Okay.
Like, so
At
as you
least that's
see,
taken care of.
yeah, so he takes your planks that you gave him and he pulls out some kind of like putty from like in his pocket and he kind of uses that to like seal the wood around now that it's there, so make sure that no water leaks in.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so back to Charlie. Charlie, you and Apollo, what would you like to do? Oh, Amma, what did you do with the first aid kit? Are you still holding on to it?
Yeah, I gave it to Charlie.
He gives it to Charlie. Okay, so Charlie, you now have the first aid kit.
Is there pillows?
Yes, yep, people have pillow. Every hammock here has a pillow and a
I
blanket.
will grab one of the pillows, hand it to Apollo, and be like, "This is going to hurt. So hold on to this really, really tight, and stay as perfectly still. And if you have to, bite the pillow because it's going to hurt."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to like try to push his. I don't know medical terms, so I'm just gonna like.
You
try to
rolled a
push
22 for your medical thing, so I will say you are. If you want to do something right now successfully, like you know how to do it. It's just gonna be a matter of I'm gonna need another medicine to see if you can do that successfully. Is all.
Yes.
Well, like you know how to do it. It's just a matter of if you with everything going on.
I'm saying I myself, like
Yes, as Sky.
as Sky does not know medical.
That is
terms.
fine. No, you could just say you push it back into place then if you want.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
just want to push it back into place
Yep.
because I'm not you. I don't know
Nope,
medical terms.
you're good. You're good. I know you're not going to school for nursing. You're fine. Believe me.
No, I'm not.
You are okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try to push it back into place.
All right. Give
Being
me
as
a medicine.
careful as possible, I guess.
Okay.
It's gonna make him. It's gonna hurt him, but I don't want to hurt him too much.
All right. Let's do this. I'm not gonna ask for a sleight of hand. I'll just ask for another medicine, I guess, again, because these both. This seems like a medical thing to.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I'm gonna roll a pain threshold for Apollo.
Oh no.
If it's just a flat d20, if it goes the lower the number, the worse the pain is. If he gets below a 5, he will pass out. But his leg will be however good you do on your roll.
Okay.
I'm just painting the picture for everybody so they know what's going on.
Fantastic. So, Amma, if he gets knocked out, maybe put him on his bed.
Alma's gonna at least sit by Apollo and kind of assure him that everything is going to be okay. Whether or not she believes that herself is another thing. But she's gonna be optimistic.
For now. Okay, so you gonna roll his pain?
I'm gonna have you roll your medicine first because that will determine his pain.
Okay.
How good are you at doing this? Let's see.
Not very.
7. All right.
Pretty
so you rolled a 7.
Awesome.
Here's his roll. 17.
Okay.
So you're pushing on it, and he's like, all right, okay, all right, and he's looking down, and he's like, I don't know if you're doing this right. Give me another d20, Sky. Another medicine.
Okay.
8.
I'm not doing very well.
You are not doing very well. He's like,
Apollo.
all right, I don't think you're doing this right. Not to be mean.
I'm just trying to help.
I know. I know. He's like, Rilu, please, just try to help her. Alright, so I'm gonna have Rilu try to, he'll also roll. He'll roll, so you and Rilu are both gonna attempt to do it together now.
Okay.
Alright. If this is bad again, I'm gonna have Apollo roll for pain again, because
Great.
you guys are basically, like, pushing him and stuff, you know? Alright, so his intelligence, well, that's
Like
not.
a champ so far, though.
Alright, ready?
I guess.
You and Rilu are gonna try doing this at the same time. Let's see. Rilu did not do too hot. He rolled an 8, and you rolled another 8. So together that's a 16, but that's still below, you know, the threshold for there. And he goes, okay, alright guys, how about this? Can you three of you just help me get back up in my cot? I mean, like,
Take care of that.
Charlie, Ryu, and,
Yeah.
Alright,
Alma can just kind of lift him up.
yeah, I'm not gonna be rolling your
style and,
strengths
like,
there.
Scoop him
Yeah.
up. And, like, gently set him down in his cot. She looks like she feels like really bad for him right now, but her medicine is -1, so she's not gonna help with it. It's not her expertise.
No.
Well, can I at least try to bandage the bleeding?
Oh, yeah. Go right ahead. That I'm not gonna have you roll for. So here's what it is. In your first aid kit, there is 3 kind of like rolls of like gauze, and like they for pseudo like words for what it does is there's one like roll of gauze. There's like one band-aid. No, one roll of gauze. There's 2 band-aids, and there is 1 staple gun.
So, 1 roll of gauze, 2 band-aids, and a staple gun?
It's a very miniature first aid kit.
Alright, guys. When we get to land, we're buying a first aid kit. That is not this pathetic thing.
Don't we all have our own kind of med kits and stuff too from our packs?
I think so. If you guys have them in your inventories. Or in your bags, at least. It's probably in your cabin, unless you're carrying your bags with you.
We do have one included with the starter kit.
Do we?
Yeah, I promise.
Are you sure about that? Because I have it not written down.
It could, depending on which starter
Okay.
pack, whether it's like adventurers or whatever you picked, you know?
Yeah.
But
Let me
anywho,
just...
so what would you like to do?
Well... I'd like to look at this for a second so I can see if I can use maybe not the shitty first aid kit.
Okay. What exactly are you looking for? It is bleeding, and it looks like if you were to use 2 of the band-aids, I suppose, that would help stop the bleeding for the most part.
For the most part?
Meaning, it'll clot eventually and it will stop. It's just going to be bleeding a bit. So,
And then that leads to the increase of infection, and
This
we
is
don't
true.
want that.
you could also wrap up around the gauze a bunch if you'd like as well. I mean, and Nama's with you too, so she can help if she thinks of things as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know medical stuff, and I also just don't know D&D medical stuff
That's
like
fair.
at all.
No, that's okay.
So
No, it looks like we don't get anything at all. Okay, well, I guess I'll use the 2 band-aids.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to use all of our medical supplies right this instant, though.
Use his.
Mans is kind of bleeding.
Yeah.
Should probably, help him not bleed. That'd be nice.
I mean, could I just use 1 gauze instead?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I'll wrap the gauze around it a bunch.
Okay.
like obviously clean the wound first. Because
You are going to clean the wound. See, okay, you have to tell me this. That
because
sounds good.
That's just common knowledge because you don't
Are you,
not clean
if I
a
may
wound-
ask,
wound.
what are you going to use?
What do we use to clean it? Who is near us? What am I gonna use? Well, the toilet's right there,
So
And
there's
I'm
a
s-
sink.
so there is a sink. Because if there's not a sink, that's disgusting. We need to wash our hands because nobody likes to get shit on their hands.
I agree.
Just hate when you're digging and you just get messy and you're just like,
No.
there's no sink. It's the worst.
Nope.
Both of you don't have any water Pokemon, right? To like wash it out or anything?
No.
Okay,
Neither of us do, no.
gotcha.
You all have canteens of water.
Yes.
While you guys think on this, we'll jump up to Gregory, Scott, and Benji. While you guys can think about what you'd like to do. So,
Okay.
Gregory, Scott, and Benji, what are you guys up to? I know Benji's starting to pull the sails closed so that you guys are starting to slow down. Not like a complete stop, but you're slowing down at least.
Right, just so that we can kind of hover around this area and investigate.
And Scott, I was thinking, what if Krogunk tried to taunt whatever is out there up to us so we could see it?
That would be the smart thing to do, actually. I like that idea.
Thank you. Should I have him jump into the water or do it right from the deck?
That is a dry land frog. That is not. He don't swim.
He does swim,
He
actually.
does swim.
He
Mhm.
has
Swimming
swimming
speed.
speed.
Cool.
He does.
So what are the options? Swim or...
Yeah, probably swim
Yeah,
so it
Can-
doesn't hit the
Can you
boat
talk
again.
from the?
Is taunt long
Sure.
range? Like, what's
It
the
is.
length on taunt?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay, I guess
Oh,
you can
then
do
maybe
it
you
from
can
above.
taunt from the boat because then otherwise he gets smacked. Is it she? She gets smacked.
Wait, you're not here.
I don't know.
I was like, I love your idea.
I will
but I
say
don't
the
know
two
that.
guys are gonna hear a bit of yelling from Apollo coming from under deck.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah,
He's
I-
okay.
Maybe.
Boat
They'll handle
explodes. He's okay.
Alright then. Is there anything urgent that needs to be tended to, Captain? Or should I do that?
I don't think there's anything urgent, so we can just...
You hear that you as soon as you say that, you hear the screaming from under deck. But otherwise,
Oh, okay, great.
Oh.
Okay, well,
but so Scott, so
Do
from
you
what,
wanna-
from what you can see, the girls aren't here, so they're probably down there,
right.
right? So
Maybe
Right.
you should check on whatever that scream was?
Yeah. So
Captain?
that... You can do that, I'll go do that.
Alright. Cool.
all right, Gregory, do we want to do your part first? Because we're here.
Sure.
Alright. So tell everybody how what taunt does.
Yeah.
In this context.
So Krogunk, I will tell Krogunk to taunt towards the red dots in the water, and Krogunk chooses the target and forces it to make a wisdom saving throw, and it will only be able to damage Krogunk for the duration.
Okay, I'm gonna have it make a wisdom save then.
Mhm.
9.
Oh, it had to beat 10.
So it is taunted.
Yeah.
So this thing's gonna come rising, floating up out of the water now. Does it say that it's now just like more inclined to go after Krogunk, or it can only go after Krogunk?
It can only go after Krogunk with damaging attacks for 1 minute.
Okay, so you see this thing, you see this Pokemon, and it's definitely not any sort of Pokemon you've seen before. It's got like a underbelly that's like a silver grayish color, and on top of it's like a black lining around it, and it looks like that its arms are flipper-like, but it's coated in spikes, and its eyes are bright red as it floats up to the surface and just looks right at you and Krogong.
Oh. Can I dex it as a bonus?
Yes. Would you like to dex it as a bonus?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please. And then that's my turn.
All right. I will read you the dex entry. It goes, Ormean Whalmer, water, steel. Ormean Whalmer's nostrils are located above its eyes. This playful Pokemon loves to startle people by pretending to explode itself underwater. It stores enough energy in its small body so that it can release it when frightened. It can shoot that heat out every so often to maintain its water level of buoyancy. Ormean Whalmer, water, steel, Pokemon.
Very cool.
And it does not look very happy at you. All right.
Yay.
Shall we jump to somebody else as this thing floats up looking pretty peeved? All right. Scott, you are running down the hallway coming
Yes.
towards to see the girls.
Yes, sir.
You go into the room and you see that they've now just laid Apollo down into the bed. And Charlie's wrapping up his knee with the bandage.
Gauze.
Gauze. Sorry. Yes, with the gauze.
I heard yelling. What happened?
I may or may not have tried to set his knee back into place and failed miserably.
All right.
All right. Poor Apollo.
I'm sorry, Apollo. I tried.
It's like,
So
it's fine. It just really hurts still.
Any
wouldn't
sort
hurt
of pain
if I
medicine in the
failed.
med kit?
We'll say there is a bottle of 3 pills that says pain meds.
Should we offer him one? I feel like he needs it. Especially
Yeah,
after Charlie, very badly messed up multiple times. It probably hurts even more. So I'm gonna get him a glass of, or offer him a pill, and if he wants it, get him a glass of water.
I agree.
So yeah. Apollo, do you want one of the pain pills? Would that at least help for now?
He's like, I would love that, but if I'm being honest, unless this gets fixed, it's gonna keep hurting. It's not a matter of, temporary for my knee. It's that the hip here's popped out.
I know, but if we at least get once the pain pill kicks in, it might be easier to set it, and you won't hurt as much from us setting
He goes,
it. Or...
believe me, I'm all for this pain medication. I'm just letting you
Okay.
know it's short-term problem fixing. That's all.
That is usually how pain pills work, but if it can temporarily alleviate your pain and we can set it,
I'll go get him some water.
Okay.
then ideas.
You're getting water from the kitchen?
Not think.
Yeah, just go down the hall and get him a glass and everything.
Yeah.
What does Scott think? Since you're here. Also, what is your medicine modifier?
You're asking me.
Mm-hmm.
How about we ask in character?
I like how there's just silence now.
Scott, how good are you at medicine?
There we go. See, that easy.
Mm.
You have to remind me how to figure that out.
On your character sheet.
It's on your character sheet.
Under medicine.
I didn't realize that was funny, Sky. It was a reasonable question.
Dang.
See?
I need to pull that up. I don't know why it's not.
You're good. We can jump up to Gary.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Gregory,
Wait,
we're up
hold
with
on.
you. So this guy comes floating up out of the water at you.
Hello.
He is, like I said, not looking the happiest of boyos.
All right. I'm assuming Krogunk's anticipation will go off once we enter the battle.
Yes.
So that'll let
that's
him
if
know.
anything super affects him, right?
Yep.
So he does not have any moves that super affect him.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, I'm good to go into initiative rolls.
All right,
yeah.
let's do it. You only got an 8.
Easy to beat. Or, unlucky.
15. Yeah, you get to
Yeah.
go.
Alright. So he's already taunted. That's cool. I'll have him try to astonish.
Okay, is that at range? I mean, we can say that you guys are probably close now. Like, he's up at the surface.
It is a range,
Oh, okay.
so it's good. Does a 9.
9 is
Ooh.
not gonna. 9's not gonna hit that.
Okay. Then that's the end of my turn.
Right. He's going to look at you, and from the wall, you're gonna see he's gonna start spinning around in the water, and he's gonna make this aquatic whirlpool come out and start to spiral around the Krogunk on the ship. So, make a ranged attack roll. Let's see if he can hit you with whirlpool. 5.
No.
Krogunk just like sidesteps out of the way, so you see like this watery vortex come up out of the water, just splash right down where Krogunk was. All right, what does Krogunk do?
Let's try to mud slap.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, that. 22 unnatural.
22 is going to hit.
Cool. So this is a pretty good move. I don't know if you've used it before.
This is a ground move?
Yeah.
Okay.
1d4 plus 2.
Five.
So on a hit, the target adds -1 to attack rolls for the rest of the encounter.
Nice. Yeah, so he basically becomes like somewhat blinded, right?
Yeah, there's mud smeared across his face.
Nice. So you hit it with 5, right? Like, at least you rolled with 5. As you notice, like, you shoot mud at this thing's, like, face, and it's just, like, in its eyes, and you see it go, well, like, it's taking, like, it took way more than 5 from that hit.
Oh, snap. Okay. Good to know. Interesting research,
Yeah. You notice as soon as it gets hit with this... Oh, that's not a melee attack, right?
No, it's
Okay,
range.
then never mind. Alright, it's gonna look at you and it's gonna try to shoot just a water gun right at you.
Good Gary's just
Dirty
watching
20.
in awe. Oh, okay.
So, that's 20 then. It's a 19.
That hits, yeah.
Alright, so it's gonna be this amount of damage. 6 water damage.
6 water. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Let's try to mud slap again, because we can stack it up to 5 times.
Alright.
Ooh,
9.
9. Oh, low rolls. Alright.
Mud goes right by him. So as the whaler submerges itself under the water, so he dodges this mud that it gets hit with. It's gonna fly back up and try to. It was like, well, if I shot water the first time from my mouth and it worked, I'm gonna try shooting this stream again. So like between his teeth, you just see like a stream, like 5 or 6 different streams of water just jet towards you as he tries to use water gun.
Can Krogunk feel froggy?
Can he feel froggy? 18?
Yeah, to like leap out of the way. No, he wasn't feeling froggy.
Feeling froggy.
Couldn't jump.
You're gonna. Oh, that's wrong. It's not how much damage you take, because that would be really bad. If you took a d20 worth of damage, you take 4 water.
Okay. Ouch.
Alright. Your turn.
Alright. We'll mud slap again. Hopefully, with it connecting. 13.
13 hits.
Oh, perfect. So have it take -2 to attack rolls each turn. And it's 3 damage. Ground.
So you notice again as you shoot it, you see it go like, "Mrrr." Like unlike a normal like whale, like an actual whale. It sounds like metallic in its voice as it speaks. So it's like whale, mrrr, as it like
That is so cool.
gets hit with that, because it looks like for illustration for people at home. I'm gonna put the picture of it in the description so you can click on it and see. This was something that actually I made myself, and I'm actually kind of proud because I think it came out awesome. But yeah, so it's basically to resemble like a water mine, like an underwater mine, like in Nemo is the best way I can explain it.
Yeah, it's a big black and steel colored whale.
So instead of taking the 3, he'll take the 6.
Cool.
He's looking a little scratched up, not like super dead, like maybe like just yellow, like just turned yellow.
Okay.
I don't think I would ever hear that statement. He's looking kinda dead, but not really dead.
Alive but dead.
Alive but dead.
Alright, so he gets a -2 to his rolls, right? Now, can he spend an action on his turn to wipe that off, or no?
He can, yeah.
Oh, he can. Okay, and it wipes it all off, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's his turn. Yeah.
But that is his turn. Okay, so he's like, well, my water guns keep hitting. I'm gonna keep doing that. As he shoots at multiple different streams of water again from his mouth up at the Krogunk up on deck for a 4.
No.
Krogunk just bends his knees and goes, and hippity hops to the side.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
I'll have him try to astonish then.
Okay.
So I figure don't want to risk knocking him out. Gotta study him more.
22.
22. So, the opponent flinches because it's more than 15. Fun fact.
Oh, so he's just gonna go, mar, mar, mar. Like it's sort of like twitching.
He takes 4 ghost damage.
Okay, now he's looking pretty banged up.
Alright.
For reference.
Oh, that's good. That's perfect.
Yes.
And he flinches, right? So Krogunk gets to leap into action again?
He does. You see the way Martin's on the string go like, like it's kind of like, not like electrical, but like it's like twitching in the water where it was, as it's got like mud all over its face.
Mm. Oh, and you said it's in the red now, right?
It is.
Alright, then I will tell Krogunk to hop back, and I will try to throw a Pokeball at it.
Alright.
Okay, miss ball. No, I don't. Okay. 20. Right, let me just set it up. Haven't done one of these in many sessions.
Yeah, I think what was the last mon you caught? I think was the Krogunk, right?
Krogunk, yeah.
You're the only guy with 3. This will be your 4th dude. Or people at home again, I can give a little. What was that?
Yeah, well, the rest of us have a lot. Like I have 7.
Well,
huh? I don't know what the D6s are.
It was set from last roll. Silly
Okay.
gooses. Silly goose.
The geese, bro! The geese!
Oh, it's not any
What were you
better.
even using?
Deuces.
So
Every time someone brings up a fucking goose.
8 does not do the
What are you
job.
using? A normal Pokeball?
I only have the Pokeballs, yeah.
Okay, so Whalmer floats up and looks at you, right? Are you describe me what the Pokeball's doing?
I'm on deck, so I threw it over the deck and tried to hit the Whalmer, but it was a poor
so it goes,
throw.
sucks in. Here's the question for everybody at home: can Pokeballs float?
I would assume so, yes.
I'm not home right now, so I can't answer that question.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I'd like to think it magically flies to my hand.
I was thinking it would be sitting on the deck, like
I'll just
it
have
leaps up.
Krogunk get it.
I'm pretty sure they do float because of the Pokemon in the water, and then like the Pokeball, like somehow comes back to the.
Like, are they
person.
plastic or are they metallic?
Like, I mean, if you look in the anime, they're made out of metal,
Yeah.
but like, it's fucking magic. They fucking.
I
float.
guess we can roll for
We
it.
could say
when that
Gary
happens.
presses a button and maybe like the light shoots out and grabs the Whalmer while so the Pokeball's still in your
maybe.
hand. Would you like to do that, Gregory?
That's cool.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so you go,
that makes
bing,
it
you
much
press the
easier.
button and the laser comes out and it swoops on it in your hand.
Yeah.
You see it go,
Right.
vroom.
A ranged catch.
A range catch, right? Yeah. You see it go, vroom, psh, and like it opens back up and the Whalmer light comes back out.
Oh, how rude.
The Whalmer looks at you and you see it start to go. What would you like to do?
Oh no.
I would like to throw another Pokeball.
Okay.
Because I don't think I have. The honeycomb is at the start of encounters, right? Not the
Correct.
help
It's
catch.
to increase your roll on the encounter list. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'll say to the Whalmer as I approach, hello, I am Gregory, and I think that you are a beautiful creature of the sea, and I would love to research you more. Would you consider being on my team? And I will hold out the Pokeball towards it
And click the button.
and click the button and
Give
hope
me a persuasion, I suppose.
a persuasion.
Because that's what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to
Like
persuade him to come
before
with
my
you?
catch?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
See how much he
Ooh.
takes. See how effective your
Ooh.
pep talk was for it.
I have a -1
To charisma?
modifier.
Oh no.
Let's see how this goes. 5. Okay.
That's a
makes
5.
sense.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's still like, well, like he's still looking mad. I'm like,
Okay.
well, so you try to catch it? Let's see.
Yeah. So as I press the button and the light comes out, 10. Gosh, these low
This
rolls.
is your second Pokeball, right? Your next one in line, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay, yeah. So it goes zhoo, and it goes in, and you see it go vroom, vroom, comes back out. He's gonna go. Well, people, and it just goes off, and the boat lifts up in the air again. All right, I'm gonna need some people to give me some checks now.
Oh, okay.
God,
Because
fucking
it just
damn
so happens that everybody in the entire boat is in the front end of the boat.
Oh,
That.
So,
didn't want to be my friend.
sorry, I'm just being
Sorry,
fair.
I annoyed you with my friendship.
Yeah.
I'm just being fair. It's what the creature
No,
would have
no,
done.
you're good.
Okay,
Go-
all right, okay.
Go ahead, describe it.
Here's what's gonna happen. Boat's gonna fly up this time again, and unlike last time where it was lower in the boat, it's more towards the front, like higher up in the boat's level, right from the bottom to the top.
Right. Yeah.
So Gregory and Krogunk, I'm assuming you guys are you guys beyond the railing of the top? You know how like it's on the ship, there's like the railing going all around it on top?
Yeah. Krogunk can be like, well, as you see on the map, we are near the borderline of the ship, so I would say that is within the
Blast
like wooden
radius?
barrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta now figure out how we should do this. The people below deck, I'm gonna have everybody give me I'm going to have your Pokemon will just say they're small or whatever, they're okay. I'm going to have all the people below deck right now roll a strength, and the check's not going to be very high because unlike it being below deck and exploding right in your guys' face like before, this one was above the surface when it went off. Okay? So your check's not going to be very high. I'm going to have Apollo roll first. 15. He's good. He's good. He's grabbing onto the side of the bed of his cot, we'll say, in pain. He like just lifts up a bit and lands down. I'm going to have Ezekiel go next. He got a 16. He's fine. He just like braces with his knees as he hears the second explosion going off. Seth's going to go now. Seth got a nat 20. So Seth is good. All right, Amma. 10. Okay, we'll do you in a second, Amma. Charlie?
Oh boy.
This is athletics.
Strength.
Strength. Okay.
I mean,
Fantastic.
I don't know what really staying like. All right, 12. Scott? 11. Okay. Charlie and Scott, you guys kind of like bend your knees and just hear like an explosion go off above deck. Meanwhile, Katie's character, Amma, hears it, and we'll say that from the explosion, a piece of wood that's there is going to go flying towards you. And I'm going to roll a d4 and see how much damage you as Amma takes from this flying piece of shrapnel of wood coming at you.
Well, I rolled a bunch of planks in, so it's probably one of those.
It could be 3. So,
Love that.
So a shard of wood goes flying like right and it just like scrapes across the top of your shoulder. And it's like how much health does Amma have for reference?
21.
21. Okay, so 3 damage. 3 damage is like nothing, you know? A seventh of your lifespan, if you will. So it kind of like cuts you and like leaves you a mark, but you know, it's not like you're like Apollo who's like messed up in the leg, you know? Ezekiel springs up and just starts to grab at the planks that are there and starts to patch up where like that shrapnel came from to prevent further leakage. So that was our crew below deck. Now for the guys on deck. Gregory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a strength from you and a strength from Benji to see if you stay up on the ship, all right?
Okay.
Here's Benji. 15. All right, so everybody on the crew is looking good, and Gregory got a 14. Look at that.
Yeah.
Give me one for Krogunk as well, because you and Krogunk were right in the front of this blast, you know.
Right.
20.
20
You guys
unnatural.
rolling amazing. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like nothing really ever happened, except the Whelmer did use the move self-destruct.
Right.
So I'm gonna roll the damage. How much health does Gregory have?
Gregory. Yeah. 15.
Okay. And the Krogunk?
14.
Okay. I'm gonna have this Whelmer roll. Ready? Alright. So, the Whelmer rolled a grand total of a 13. There was also some wood in the way that we could justify to possibly say, like that top banister, that railing right there, probably going to be blown towards you. Like blown apart, but could potentially be fixed. Anyway.
Okay.
You and the
Took
Krogunk
the
are both
book.
going to take 10. Yes.
Okay.
It reduced the damage somewhat because you guys had quote-unquote cover behind this banister. That's like the railing, you know?
Cool.
So, but yeah, so you guys each take 10.
All right.
What do people do?
Who do you want to go first?
We'll do the bottom cabin first.
Well, the Whelmer's fucking dead, isn't it?
As far as you guys can, and Gregory, I will say you and Krogunk got pushed back 5 feet. Like you guys are like onto the deck now with like the railing scattered around you guys, and you guys are on your back, technically prone, but like you're not in combat, so like, you know. Just for narration, and Benji just like braced his knees as he watched it. Just like Benji looked down and he was like, "Oh God!" He just like braced himself because he saw it. So yes, so Amma, Charlie, and Scott just hear this explosion go off from the upper deck, and a piece of wooden shrapnel goes flying right into Amma's arm and like grazes right by it. What do you, the three of you down there, want to do? Unless whoever wants to go do whatever.
Well, Emma's gonna, yell at least a little bit because she got caught in the arm. She's mostly fine, but probably bleeding a little bit because, that's
You'll
what
be
happens.
fine.
Yes, I realize that. That still does not mean that she cannot be in shock and pain for a few moments.
Doesn't mean you need a band-aid.
For the record, also, Seth has used up another plank of wood, so you guys are down 4 planks of wood already. Just for reference. If whoever's keeping track of the totals.
Okay,
I will.
I've been keeping track.
Oh, okay.
Whoever wants
we
to.
both can.
Both
Cool,
can do it.
cool.
We both
Yeah.
can. Because we're down to 18. I'll
Will
probably-
Gary yell at all?
No, I was too shocked and being thrown prone knocked the wind out of me.
Fair. No, that's fine. He was just so appalled that it didn't like him. Could not process.
So, I will probably look at Seth and be like, you probably are going to need to fix stuff upstairs, aren't you? And then I will look at Apollo and be like, we can also try to fix your leg again.
He goes, I'm good for anything. I don't know what that explosion was, but I'm just chilling here. Oh,
Chilling here.
actually, I have a question. Alma, were you back with the
Yeah.
water? Or would you have been in the kitchen?
Oh,
I just remembered.
I don't know. I don't know if I ever made it back. I kind of said I was going to do it, or I was going to get water, and then I don't know if I ever made it back to give it to him.
Yeah. Do we want to say you did? I'll leave it up to you. Or did stuff fall in the kitchen and hurt you?
I don't know. It's fine that I was there, and we'll say Apollo was either about to take his pill,
About to
or
take the
hopefully
pill.
already did.
Yeah, explosion goes off, it
Already
flies
did.
up at his hand and he catches it in the air. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably spilt half the water on himself.
Perfect.
So.
Well, he was already wet down below from the bottom of the
Probably.
cabin, and now he's wet on top from the
True.
water. This poor guy. But anyway, yeah, so we can say then, yeah, you're there. So, whatever people want to do. You just hear this explosion go off upstairs. So far, Scott is the only one that kind of knows that something else was even up there to begin with. So as far as you girls are aware, you still have no idea what the first explosion was, or now what the second explosion is.
Well, seeing as there was an explosion, that means something probably has to be fixed. Meaning, Anna can go upstairs with Seth with planks. I don't know if she can carry less, but there's now less because they have been used.
Yes, there's 7 left. If you
We
brought
will-
10.
Yeah, her and Jolene will kind of just grab what they have and bring it up with Seth, and also, I guess, check out what's going on.
Perfect. I'll let you move people. I'll move the NPCs. So you and Seth end up going on upstairs. As you guys are walking around, what is Charlie and Scott going to do? Are they going to go with you? Are they hanging?
I'm gonna stay behind and probably fix Apollo's leg, or try to. rather.
I'm gonna go though.
Okay. Right ahead. So Charlie, we'll do you first, and then we'll go up with the gang on top, since we're all still kind of down here.
Okay.
What would you like to do this time that's different than what you tried last time? Because you tried it now 2 or 3 times, and those times it still has not worked.
Yeah. I mean, how does one go about fixing a leg? This isn't Charlie, this is Sky, because like I said before, I have no idea. All I know is you kind of like push on it.
I mean, yeah, and you have to like kind of twist it and pop it back into place.
Sounds so painful.
Yeah, it's going to be painful for him. That's why I have him roll a damage threshold.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I will try to. I don't know how you can do it different.
I mean, you could suppose just try. And now that he's up in bed versus laying on the ground, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Like, he's more comfortable on his bed, I would assume.
Versus the watery ground
Versus
and hardwood.
The hard, wet ground.
Yeah.
So maybe it's. I don't try to go as nice as I did before.
All right, let's see.
Like, really try to push this fucker in.
All right,
You really want it in.
I'm game. Let's go. And I'll roll pain afterwards, like usual.
Okay. At least he's in bed, so we don't have to carry him up there. Finally.
21. Atta girl. Good job. And he gets a. Oh, give me a heart attack for a second. The thing rolled on like a 1 and then switched to a 13.
Yeah,
Whoo, yeah, no, he got a 14. He's good. So he's like,
Okay.
so the guys that are now like in the hallway heading upstairs just hear Apollo go, ah!
Never make that noise again.
Yeah, Ryan, it just sounds like you know what.
Ryan?
I didn't think it was, but all right.
Ryan,
We're
that
good.
sounded like something totally different.
Well,
It sounded like
Okay.
the hotel room I was in last night, or at least the one next door. That is a story I will tell later.
Ryan, if anyone is home with you right now, they're probably thinking something else is going on.
Yeah, your family is probably thinking that.
it is okay. Nobody else is home right now. I can hear.
Well,
they're
maybe
still
your
gonna see
neighbors.
us. Please never do that again.
Okay. Anyway,
Sounds good though.
so you get it back in. He screams in pain, but it looks a lot more in place than it did a second ago before you did that, Sky.
Thank God.
All right.
It looks a lot more into place. Is it in place?
Yes. Yes. It is in place.
Okay.
All right. We'll jump up to the group on top. So, Amma, Seth, Scott, you guys come up top. You see Gary is on the ground. There's wooden, like, shards of things all over the ground by him. And you look at that, the whole, like, top left part of the ship where the railing was is now blown off onto the top of the deck. And Benji's, like, on one knee, like, braced after the explosion happened. And he's looking up and he's like, oh, there you all are. What's going on down below?
Well, there was a hole in the ship. There is no longer a hole in the ship, at least. And Apollo, his leg got kind of messed up, and Charlie's trying to deal with it. I'm gonna hope that this is the last of his screaming, which will mean that she finally did pop it back into the socket correctly.
And he goes,
Maybe.
that was the loudest scream I've heard it make, so I certainly hope so. Meanwhile, he's like, Gregory, are you out or are you with it? What do you want to say?
Oh, I'm with it.
Okay. So you're probably at this point starting to roll over and start to stand up. Krogunk, you said had 13 health left? Or how much health did he have?
Krogunk is at now 4 health.
Oh,
4
okay.
HP.
So he is like, you can see like, you know, like in anime where they're like scratched up when they're tired, like in a fight at Pokemon, you know, after fighting a lot. He's got like tons of scratches all over him now from that explosion.
Wiping some blood from his little frog nostrils.
Oh, frog nostrils, what a time. All right, yes.
So as I lift my head up from the deck and look around in my surroundings, I will walk back over to what remains of the pieces of side of boat with Krogunk. How far away is the Whalmer from me? And is it conscious?
Give me a perception.
Well, my perception's pretty good, +4. So that should go well, he says, with hope. Ooh,
All
not
right.
20.
All right.
I am laser focused on this Whalmer.
You look out and you are not able to see
No.
anything. Sorry.
Oh, bye, buddy.
Oh my God, he fucking did.
Yeah. Damn.
If
Well,
he was,
well,
if he was
Okay,
here,
so-
if he was here, your guess would be after the explosion, he probably fainted.
right.
So he probably sunk. Because he let out all of his explosive air and just went down. Like a rock. Because he was all machinery after all the heating inside for the explosion. So then he was all what metal was left inside of him turned him into basically like a lead ball, and he just went back down.
Well,
So
goodbye.
till next time.
Yeah. How's the boat? Is there? Do I see what condition the side is in by me?
You can see that like it's jaggedy. Like it looks like it's been through the ringer up top here. Like
I should watch my step then.
yes, you should watch your step. There's like loose boards and planks here now. Like it's kind of blown off. Like it could be fixed over time, and you could fix the railing, but you use the planks to do that. But
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna worry about that.
otherwise,
right
it looks very jaggedy. Like it literally looks like an explosion happened. You know, so there's like different
Yeah.
levels of wood that's there now instead of being like a nice clean coming to a point on that side, like along up to the side. The left whole diagonal line of where the ship's front part is all kind of just like jaggedy edges of wooden wooden pieces now. So
Yeah, and I'm pretty hurt too. I'm at 5 myself.
you were pretty
so I'm
banged up as
definitely-
well.
I'm definitely okay with resting now. So yeah, I'll just kind of collect myself and back away towards my crewmate, and that'll be all I do for now.
What does other people want to do? I didn't want to just say that. I wanted somebody to jump for it, but I could just say it. What do other people want to do? Gary told me his piece, so now Amma and Seth are up here with Scott. So, what do the three of you want to do?
Guess we'll help. Assuming Seth has to fix things. I guess Amma will help and like bring the boards and whatever.
You see, you see Seth take out of his belt kind of like a ruler and like a different like it's like a collapsible ruler and like another thing's like a kind of turned protractor, so you can kind of like measure whereabouts the plank should now go out to these new ones. And like the little robotic hand, you can see kind of like points itself like a karate thing, and he draws like a line on the wood, and it goes wacha and like just chops the wood and kind of splits it to try to make it be different sizes to fill in the gaps. And he's going to use 2 more pieces of planks up here in the whole process of fixing it.
Amma, if he's done, Amma can bring the rest back down.
Yep. So what? There's like 5 left, I think, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. Yeah. So he fixes it up. He fixes up the railing as well. So he gets it looking back to somewhat how it was. Obviously, it's not the nicest that it was, but
So
you know,
how many planks have been used total?
me or yes, and somebody
Five.
else.
Yes. How many in total?
3 down below. Technically 4 down below and 2 up top, so 6 altogether.
6. Okay, thank you.
So Scott, how are you taking all this? Are you mad? Are you okay? Are you
Frustrated.
describe to us? Tell us what's going on.
Because, it seems like anytime we make some sort of progress, there's always a setback, and we always have to, like, kind of regroup ourselves more often than I would like to.
You're telling Gregary.
Yeah, especially, Gregory knows.
I just got blown up. It's fun though. We'll get through it.
Then she goes, all right, well, Captain, should we unhoist the sails and keep going then? Or what do you think?
Let's, take a moment to, like, regroup ourselves and make sure that everything is taken care of, and then we can continue on our way.
He goes, okay, sounds good. He starts to head back to the bridge. What do other people want to do?
Which crewmate is standing by me on the top of the deck?
You have Seth. Seth, the guy who's been repairing it, and Amma's right next to you.
Oh, okay. I'll ask Seth if there's anything I
Or
can
can I go back
repair.
down to bring the planks down?
Yes, that's right. So Amma's back down there, bringing the planks down.
Okay. Okay.
That's right,
Bye,
yeah.
Amma.
People weren't moving. I didn't know. Sorry.
Then, Seth, do you need a hand repairing things?
And he goes, Actually, yes, if you wouldn't mind just helping me to hold some things together here. And he goes, I mean, you're looking pretty banged up. What exactly happened? I was just down there and just heard 2 explosions go off. There's not like another ship here or anything, so I don't know what was going on, but...
There was a rare Ormean Whalmer, and it kind of self-destructed in my face. But we're alright, as I let out a little cough of blood.
A tooth.
Yeah. Little wood chip.
It's like a wood chip. I like that. Take a little wood chip from his teeth, lodged in there like a little toothpick. He goes, well, what a find that was to see. I wish I could have seen it. I'm sorry you got hurt, though.
It's alright. It was worth it. What a beauty.
He goes,
Too bad it fainted.
He goes, as most things are, am I right? And he kind of elbows you.
Thanks, Dad. I feel so included with my broken rib. Ow. Ow.
He elbows you in the rib, like, you're like, ow! It's kind of like if you ever been hit with like a paintball, you know, it's like... Alright, so you guys start repairing that up. Scott, what are you up to? Are you going back with Benji to the bridge, or are you going to go back down to the deck?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm going to go back up to the bridge and see what we can do about leaving momentarily.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
So, yeah.
Okay, so this was your midday encounter, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
What an afternoon.
So now we're going to be going into the afternoon here.
Oh.
I mean, I'm assuming people are probably just still working along. Like, you helped Seth fix it up and all that. Charlie, you ended up, like we were saying, fixing Apollo's leg. After you fix it, where would you head to? Would you just hang out in there with him?
I'd probably stay for a bit to see how he was doing, if it hurt like a super ton, or if it was setting good. But then I'd probably go somewhere and just sit in peace and quiet.
That's fair. Out of curiosity, whose turn was it for the next encounter?
Me.
It is you. Okay. My question to you is, would you be sitting above deck, taking the waves in the ocean? Would you be in your cabin? Whereabouts would you be?
I would probably go above deck.
Okay.
As far away from Kerperi as possible.
That's fair.
And sit probably in the middle, like with my back up against one of the
Masts?
masts.
Yeah.
With good old Nidoran by my side.
Alright. So, Scott is now up in the bridge talking with Benji. Gregory and Scott, or Gregory and Seth. Seth is up there with you, Gregory, and finishing it up, and we'll have Sky. Like he's just about done. We'll have Sky Wolf for this afternoon encounter. So in one day, right? You guys had the Spinnerax in the morning, and then this explosive stuff go on now. Oh boy, Sky. Let's see what our afternoon pertains, and then we'll do night after.
Okay.
So, our D100 to see what thing we encounter on this table.
Is it a Pokemon?
Oh boy, howdy! That's a 98.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon.
Okay, how many?
It's gonna be one.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a
roll to see
D12.
if it's shiny.
Yes. No.
It's not. But the thought was there.
The thought was there.
And 8.
8. Okay. So, Sky, you're chilling up against this mast. You see Gregory and Seth are working on the top left part of the ship, right?
Yep.
You're gonna see, and I'm assuming maybe you're watching them work. I don't know. Maybe you're just like hanging out like away and you're watching them. Or whereabouts are you looking? Do you like not want to see them? Do you try to like look at the water? What are you feeling?
I'll probably look at the water with like Nidoran sitting on my lap, and I'm just like kind of, having him chill there, and I'm just kind of like relaxing.
Cool.
Like hands like intertwined on my chest. Just kind of chilling.
So this is where it's gonna get good. Okay.
Oh, great.
And I'm just going based off of what happened and stuff, right? If I may ask, I know you were mad at Gregory for it. Did you talk with Gregory about what happened or no?
Why would I be mad at Gregory?
I don't know. You said
He's
you're just
just
trying to stay as far away from
stupid.
Gregory as possible.
He's stupid.
But like, did you talk? Like, how did you know it even was him? Like, did you?
Oh no, I didn't know it was him. Just Charlie thinks he's stupid, so she stays away.
Oh, got it. Okay, just
I thought
you know,
we were making progress. but
just
that's fine.
clarifying.
That's-
But then again, Charlie probably assumes it was Gregory's fault anyway, so. Because everything is Gregory's fault.
Fault? Not really, but fine.
Which side? This is gonna be important too. Which side of the boat are you looking at the water off of? The left or the right side? I'm not trying to use total boat terms for people that aren't as aware. So
The left.
the left side. Okay.
Because on the right side, there's that huge fucking boat.
Your
I
lifeboat.
think I'd be able to see it.
Yeah, that's fair. So,
You know.
as you look at the left side of the water, you see that there's something that's kind of trailing alongside you guys. And it's got these like little black spikes coming out of the top of it. Just floating along next to you guys, like sailing along right by you. And you see like it looks like a Pokemon. And it's like looking at you guys, and you see like it's like laughing along with you, and it's like spraying a little bit, like playfully spraying little bits of water up on deck.
Can I scan it
Yes, you can.
in my utter actual terror?
Ready?
Yeah.
Armian Whalmer.
Great.
Water steel Pokemon.
You don't have to repeat
I know.
yourself.
That's fine. I was just gonna do that. We're good.
Yep. Yep. Fantastic. I think I'll like kind of probably gesture to the moron. Or no, better yet, the nerd. And like gesture downwards. Like to look how fucking cool this thing is.
Confused Gregory will ask what and like look at what she's pointing towards.
Are you more towards the side here now, Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at the not on top of it, but
I'll have to walk over.
Yeah. Do you still have Grogunk out with you?
No, I will switch Krogunk for Peppy.
That's fair.
Let
Like,
Krogunk
after,
rest.
yeah, after everything happened.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Gregory, you come on over and you see that another Armian Whalmer, but this one seems a lot more friendly than the last one did. It's like blowing like little water up on the thing, and it's like shaking around, and you go like Whalmer, whale, as it like goes underwater, and like pops up and down, like it's like just bobbing next to you guys as you're sailing.
this thing is so entertaining. I love it.
Say what? There's another one, and fall back into Peppy out of fear.
Peppy catches you. You pass out in its arms like Scooby and Shaggy.
Exactly.
I'll probably just look at him like, what the fuck is he doing? But alright. And I'll be like, what? What's wrong?
That's the thing that blew up over there. And I point to the hole in the other side of the boat.
Seth waves.
So that's what happened.
It's like I was trying to catch it, but it wasn't very friendly towards me, which is a shame.
This one seems
is a
friendly towards
shame.
both of you.
That is a crying shame. This one seems playful and cute. And not at all intimidating. Even though it's a giant fucking whale, but you know.
Interesting. Mind if I watch with you?
What?
Can I join you?
Yes, you can join, I suppose, as long as you don't. What I'm assuming what happened is you pissed off the whalemer and it did something and exploded, as you put it.
Yeah, it felt taunted, so to speak.
So you pissed it off.
Sort of. For research.
Sort of? For research, huh?
Yes, as I just brush the back of my neck and look away.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess, it blew up in your face.
Well, yes, we went over that.
Uh-huh.
You never asked how I got these scars.
Yeah.
Batman.
Okay. Well, I'll let you join me. If, and only if, you don't piss this one off, because it already seems happy.
I
And
can
don't
agree to
need you
those terms.
pissing it off.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scoot closer to Charlie hesitantly.
Like this one already yeeted, man. Last one caused damage.
Yeah, I'd like the moat not to get torn up and have us not have any blinks left.
True.
How long is this trip supposed to take again?
Well, okay, first of all, I can tell you that because you did hear about this like when Benji brought it up to everybody. So, right now it's your afternoon. Then there'll be nighttime, morning, midday, afternoon, and then you're there.
Okay.
So technically from this point, 24 hours, you will hopefully be docking in the next area.
Yeah. If we have another encounter like that, we're not gonna make it.
But to be fair, this one seems super heckin' friendly, like compared to one you saw earlier, Gary. Like its eyes aren't like flashing red at you, like it's just bobbing up and down playfully.
Oh.
For reference on what's going on, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I have an
Maybe
idea.
you should send Peppy in the water so it'll play with it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Mm.
Would Peppy like that?
I lied. Whalmer's actually a 2x2. It's a medium creature.
I was gonna say, that fucker is really small,
Well,
and whalmers are humongous.
they're 6 feet. Yeah.
Maybe it'll playfully blast Peppy up with its nostril water shots.
Goodness.
like a geyser, you know?
So Peppy, are you sending Peppy in with it?
Yeah, if Peppy wants to, yeah. Say, I'll whisper to Peppy, go try to make friends with that whalmer, okay?
Go make friends for Daddy. I want to.
Yeah, it needs a new pair of shoes. Come on.
Escalators.
Whalmer. So, yeah, go ahead, Peppy, and she can leap in.
Yeah, she does like a dive as she jumps in.
Could she do like a persuasion or something on it to be friends?
Yeah, if that's what Peppy's alluding to, yes, we'll do it that way. Sounds good to me.
Okay. Let's see. That's a
can't believe
wisdom,
I'm
right?
condoning using your Pokemon to make friends.
I mean, maybe not, because her charisma's not great, but she's nice. So, I'm 9.
9. Alright.
Yeah.
The Whalmer was already friendly with you, so the check wasn't very high. So
Okay.
the Whalmer is like looking at it like, oh, you're a Pokemon, but you don't seem aggressive. So you seem cool. Like Peppy didn't like go in and like try to peck at it or do anything like that, you know, just hang out with it.
Yeah, no.
So they're kind of like swimming together. Peppy's a little afraid to like touch him. Because
Makes
he's got
sense.
like metal spikes shooting out all over in different directions on him. But you know, Peppy seems friendly with it. Like they're blowing water at each other. Bubbles, they're swimming together like alongside the boat as the boat's going still.
Cute. Peppy can use bubble and stuff, you know,
Make little bubbles.
playfully.
And it shoots bubbles at it and like it does like a little spinning in the water as it goes like pop, 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 and pops all the bubbles that Peppy's blowing to help illustrate the scene, you know.
That's adorable.
I think Nidoran would go up to the side and be like, this Pokemon has spikes. I have spikes. Friend?
Thus, I am this Pokemon.
Yes.
Spiky?
I am spiked.
Mother.
I am spiked rabbit. It is spiked fish.
Spiky friend?
So,
With
Charlie,
his little tooth.
I don't think we should fight the Whalmer. This one seems cool. cool.
I wasn't suggesting we fight.
No,
I said
I know.
friends, but you know.
How would you feel about one of us trying to catch it?
I wouldn't be too uninterested.
Alright. What do you want for it?
I'll trade you 2 baseball
Two
cards.
schmeckles.
2 schmeckles.
Well,
2 gold
considering
doubloons.
Well, considering how I got you that book, and you're alluding to catching this,
Yep.
what would you give me?
Do you need time to think, or Gary? Because we could jump to Amma if
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me time to
Amma,
think.
what are you up to? I feel
I
bad
don't know,
because I
I
forgot to
kinda
include you before. What are you up to? I guess just in this time.
Oh, you're good. I mean, Alma she brought the planks back down when they were done with them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's probably just been below deck. She probably, like,
The
you know,
smallest amount of
cleaned her wound
water
real quick.
is seeping underneath the door from the crew cabin.
Oh, yeah,
So
if
it's
that's
still
still
kinda
going on,
wet.
then she's probably, like, going up and back, like, back and forth, up and down, like, trying to clear it out as best she can.
Sure.
I
How
don't-
are you going about doing that?
I'm not sure. Buckets, towels, something. I'm trying to think of the best way to do it because it's
No,
not
there
enough
could be,
water.
there
But
could,
like,
and those are very justifiable, right? Like there could be pots and pans from the mess hall. There could be buckets and towels and stuff. Oh yeah, I'll say that there is.
because I feel like that's stuff you'd have on a boat. You know, towels make sense. If someone goes overboard, they kind of need to dry off.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I'll say she's probably using some of that stuff, whether it be like she's maybe like using a towel to kind of like soak up the water and then like squeezing it into the bucket to collect it, to bring it back up and like kind of dump it over. So she'll probably be going up and down with Jolene with that.
I could see
for
you
a bit.
carrying like a bigger bucket, and Jolene has like a smaller little, like a little pot.
Probably.
You have like a big like spaghetti pot, and Jolene's got like the smallest little like hand pot, just like filling it and carrying it.
Oh, isn't her strength's kind of high? She's not gonna have the shrimpiest little thing.
Oh,
but
okay.
she's-
Rilu's helping as well. Maybe he's like wringing out some more towels and like getting some more from like the bathroom.
I told her how, like, you know, stay in bed and chill. Like, if you want to, like, sit and, like, help from bed, if you can, he can, but he's, like, don't tax himself. But yeah, Jolene has a 16 of strength, so she's fairly strong.
Oh
like,
yeah,
she
yeah,
can have
yeah.
a
She's
fairly
good. Yeah,
bucket.
you and her are both like lifting like huge buckets. You guys are good. Rilu's strength is a gentleman's 11, so he's doing a little less than you, but
It's fine, he's helping.
all right. We'll do just give me a d20. How'd it go? How successful was this time of? Like, is there still a lot left? Did you get most of it doing this strat? Let's just see. Oh, 19! Katie, that's
Okay.
beautiful! Yeah, no, you guys did like all of it. Like you guys took time to do it, but you were thorough and you were able to do it really well.
Cool.
So yeah, Ezekiel's just trying to stay up in his bed out of the water. As like Rilu's helping him.
Doing great.
Like he's trying not to like muddy up your water and stuff, you know, because everyone's probably got dirty shoes. Are we good to jump back to the other guy? The other two up top? Or we could drop to Scott if you want. Oh,
Yeah, go Scott.
Alright, Scott! You and Benji are up in the bridge discussing things. Benji goes,
Yes, sir.
Hey, Captain, I think I see another one of those little bomb guys on the side of the ship with Gary and Charlie.
Not this again.
Goes, I'm just letting you know. I don't know, maybe if we're in like waters that have them, or if we're in like maybe like a string of where these are, but I've actually never heard of these things, you know?
Perhaps we just have bad luck, and we just happen to come across them. I don't know.
And he goes, alright, should we both just hang out here? What are you thinking?
You can stay here if you'd like. I'm gonna go check it out, though.
He goes, okay, sounds good. I'll keep... should I still have us go? Should I try to steer away from this thing? What should I do?
I mean, if you can get a good enough view, I would say try to steer away.
Okay, like, I'm not planning to hit it, but I mean, like, should I start to, like, turn us away from it? Or keep going straight like we are with it just along next to us?
If you can, try to turn away. I guess, yeah.
He goes, okay, I'll start to turn us away slowly then. I won't make us go like completely off course, you know? I'll just steer us away a bit, and then we can reconvene and steer back once the threat is avoided. He's trying to sound professional.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, so Scott, are you going down there then?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Scott, you come down and you see these two guys discussing, and we'll jump back to you guys. What are you guys saying as Scott comes down the steps to see you?
Just as he comes down, he hears me, as I'm shuffling through my bag, pulling out random items. I pull out a love ball.
This single die, this playing card,
yeah.
this used napkin.
And I hold it up to Charlie, and I go, how about this? Would you trade this? Come on.
Yeah, I do have item knowledge of rare Pokeballs, so... And I might find another Pokemon that I want. Maybe
Another
I'll find
Bidoof?
Not another Bidoof. I already caught 4 of them. I don't need another.
Okay.
But it'd help you catch it if you did.
So, deal?
Deal. As I
Alright.
hold my hand out.
I drop the love ball into Charlie's hand and go, lean over the deck. Hey, Welmer! And hope that he looks up at me.
The Peppy kind of looks over at you, so the Whammer looks over at you as well.
Hey, are you getting along with Peppy? 'Cause I was hoping that you would join our team.
Well, Mer, he shakes his head yes.
Oh, that's so cute. So I'll fumble through my bag again and pull out another Pokeball and say, "Are you sure?" As I press the button to throw it.
He like takes his flipper as he's like swimming alongside you guys. It kind of like rubs it where like you would assume his stomach would be. As he looks up at you.
I love how he assumes it's food.
Great, and I'll release the button and have the beam go down and catch the Welmer.
Like as he's okay. So
We roll for it.
yes, add a +1 for the talk because he was already happy to be with you guys.
Gotcha. Animal handling. So
How many Pokeballs do you have left?
only a couple, but I had a few. I had like the 3 that we started with, and then I bought a couple.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. You haven't caught shit.
12. What are with these low rolls?
So with the 12, it does pop back out, and it looks at you. It looks at you and Charlie, and it kind of opens up its mouth and it starts to rub its tummy, and it's like, well,
He's hungry.
I really hate the fact that you just said tummy. I'm sorry.
sorry.
uh,
So Scott, you're watching this. You just observing, or what are you doing?
Observe.
Okay.
Wait, so it's technically a fish, so you could give it Weedle bits. Depending on how many you have. Since you're so shit with fishing.
fine. I have such a good proficiency. I just had a bad run, but
The one time I did it. It was a bad one.
I will use. I'll say, hold on, and I'll fiddle through my bag for my fishing rod and put Weedle on it and say, here, maybe this will help us out, and I'll throw it to him.
You're like, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop. He looks over, he's like, well, and you're like,
Oh,
like,
Can you not do
I'm like
that?
mechanically crunching the Weedle bits.
oh, snap.
And you see he looks a lot happier.
Oh, interesting watching it eat. Alright, I'll take note of that.
Yeah, a little different than the usual Mon just like eating.
Um. So yeah, now it has the bait, and can I use my rod to add to my catching, or is that not allowed?
That is creative enough where I will, yeah. Why not? What are you doing with it?
So because of my Ormia thing, it gives me +3 to like catching with the rod.
Yeah. And you did say you hooked it on the rod when you gave it to him. So yeah.
Sweet. So, cool. So just add 8 to that real quick. Another 12. Cool.
Another 12.
Another 12.
And that was to try to reel it on the deck. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
So you start to pick it up out of the water, right? And it just starts to like, you see it going like, it's leaking some water from its mouth, and as it's like trying to get itself heavier, you know, to try to stay back in the water. You're just like, I don't understand what's going on. I've never been above the water before in my life. Why am I like up in the air?
How am I gonna catch this thing? It's so huge. I've never caught a whale.
The thing is 6 feet for reference. Like, this is a chonker.
Jeez.
So it's trying to lower itself still in the water, but it is still hooked. So you could do whatever you please.
Wait, is it out of the water so much so that like it's like how far above the water is it in comparison to the boat?
Maybe we should have done this, Gregory. I need like so that 12 was for your strength, the combination of trying to reel it in, right?
Okay.
Gregory's like straining to wheel this thing up into the air as he's spinning like the thing to try to pull it up, because as the thing's letting out water, it's becoming heavier and heavier, like a literal lead piece of metal, a 6 feet gigantic size of metal. So Charlie, you're seeing like Gregory's struggling to try to reel this thing up. Peppy's underneath it trying to push it up from the water.
I was just gonna say that. Can she help?
Yeah, give me a roll for Peppy. See how helpful Peppy is at trying to push it up.
All right.
Use Peppy's. This is a strength from Peppy.
Well, okay. Let's see how this goes. Probably not well. Just not 20 it for me.
13.
13.
All right, so she's like holding it up, and she's like keeping it above the water, and it's getting a little heavier. So you see, like Peppy's like kicking her feet as fast as she can to hold it up, but she's slowly, very slowly starting to sink down into the water because it's just becoming heavier.
I gotta have an idea.
I think Charlie would like try to, because this is hilarious, but she also kind of feels bad because he obviously really wants this stupid fucking whale.
I'm gonna throw my back out.
I'm gonna pull a hammy.
So she grabs onto the rod as well and starts trying to yank it too.
Scott, seeing this, what are you doing? You just observing still?
Observe.
Okay, just observing then. Charlie, give me a strength as well. We'll see if the combined strength is enough to.
Yeah.
4. Oh my god. I love how you all roll so well to save against being rocked in the ship, but when it comes to pulling something up out of the water.
Yo, it's so heavy.
Yeah, it's literally getting so heavy as it's sinking back down in the water onto Peppy. Gregory, seeing just like Scott's watching, do you say anything to Scott, or are you just gonna let him just watch?
No, I will look at my captain and say, Captain, please. I need your help. And my cuts will open and blood will squirt out. I'm like, ow, help.
That's disgusting.
It's probably what's happening though, and I love the narrative. I love that he's doing that.
My body is weak, Captain, please.
Scott, ball's in your court.
Yes, I will try to assist.
Alright, let's see that strength. As the three of you guys are trying to reel in this big old metallic whale.
It wants to be here. We just need to get it here.
You rolled a 9. Oh no.
Amma,
what are you doing? Oh! Seth's watching?
Here, can I set
Can you what?
Can I say that Alma came up because she has been running up?
She
and down
has
with
been
the
running up
bucket.
and down, yeah. So in your venture, you come up and you see that the
Yes.
three of them are all holding this rod. There's this gigantic, like, looking underwater mine of a Pokemon that's hooked on Gregary's fishing rod. As Peppy underwater is trying to, like, push the thing up.
And then there's
Should
Nidoran.
I?
There's
And
Nidoran
Nidoran-
in the
Can
background,
I?
just
So
looking.
do I help and roll for strength?
It
Yes.
is up to you.
Okay, I will help. This is gonna go great. My arm's gonna hurt after this, but it's fine.
You're telling
Gregary's
me.
cuts are opening up. 17!
Yes.
Yes, somebody. Alma comes in, just like pulls her sleeves up, goes like, spit, spit. All right, let's go. So describe to me, Gregory, it's your fishing rod, so I'm going to let you describe how everybody is helping you pull this thing up.
Yeah, so I got the base of it, and then everybody's kind of like interlocking hands up the rest of the rod, and almost like a tug of war with this whalmer. We all give it a timed heave-ho, and hope that it is enough to bring this whale aboard.
I'm going to have it roll and see. Ready?
Oh god.
I'm doing its strength.
I was like, come on, whalmer.
8! So his
Yeah,
strength
alright.
is a lot less than their best roll of a 17, which was Alma's. So
Yes.
it's now like up onto the railing. Like it's like about to roll off the railing on top of, I guess, where you guys are.
Charlie's gonna jump the fuck out of the way. Yeet.
Are you guys jumping out of the way?
Are you guys like moving out of the way? Are you guys backing up like to pull it in? That's kind of high picture what you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So move.
So
Make
you guys,
sure you're out of the way.
as like a unit, just like moves back to pull.
Get
So,
away from this fucking truck.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fall back and like scurry away.
So it's sitting up on the railing now. It's like leaning towards the forward part of you and is like, well, more just kind of like rocking on like the railing right now.
I'll walk up to it and say, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. Is Peppy around here?" And like,
I
look.
was gonna make a joke, but it was mean. I was gonna
No.
say you just see Peppy like stuck to the back of the whalmer.
That's what I was thinking. She's
Okay,
looking
yeah,
at it, like,
yeah, she's stuck to the back of the whalmer.
peeks her head over. Peppy.
She goes, "Plop."
"Oh, come on down here."
So her
We
face
gotta
is
get
like
Wilbur.
her face is like opposite of you guys by the water, and she kind of looks at you and she does like a motion with her mouth that you see she's trying to hint at you. I could water gun and like blow him forward onto the deck.
That'd be nice if she did water gun, but she doesn't. So,
Oh, she does not know water gun.
no.
She could. Does she know bubble beam?
Nope, just bubble.
Oh, then she's motioning
So-
that she could do bubbles, I guess.
No, that's fine. I'll just walk up to Whalmer and hold the ball right in front of him, give him a pat, and say, "Is it okay if I catch you now?" And hope. Oh, good.
As it shakes, as his whole body kind of like shakes just like a minuscule bit, like it looks like it's shaking. Yes. I will have you guys know too, like some of its spines are like sticking into like the railings here. to hold
Yeah, I
itself
want to
up.
get it off the boat as quickly as possible. So, all right. As I am passing out from blood loss, I will tap the Pokeball against the Whalmer. Am I adding any modifiers other than animal handling?
You're
I
gonna
don't
add a
think
plus
so.
2. Because that was beautiful. The scene that was
plus
illustrated.
2.
The team worked together. You get that plus 2 to that roll.
All right,
Have you
all
been
right,
adding the
come on,
Poke?
come on.
Doesn't like your Pokeball get a
Oh
roll?
my god!
That's an 8. So it goes in.
Because you just add animal handling, right?
Let me check.
Is there no other additives? Because I thought it was just that.
You heal a Pokemon attempt to have advantage on the throw if it's poison, restrained, whatever. The DC to catch a Pokemon is equal to this plus this. Because for those at home, Tyler rolled an 8.
Yeah, yes, I did only. Is there no, like... that wouldn't make any sense.
Make an animal handling skill check. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it pops back out and
Well-
it's on the railing. Like you see the railing's like a little bit now like depressed downwards from how heavy this thing is, from being like a
Oh,
metallic
gosh.
sphere. Like it's just bowing just the slightest bit, like where it was, and then it went back into the ball, and then came back out right there, and it's still. Peppy flew off at this point though, so Peppy's just splashing in the water
Yeah.
as it got like
I
sucked
think-
in.
I think Charlie's gonna walk up to this Whalmer, motion to Nidoran, and be like, Spiky friend, go talk. Maybe help this poor man out, because all of us are starting to feel fucking sad for him.
You hear Seth from the side go, "You got this, man! Get him!"
Fucking. Let me think. I'll pace nervously.
Charlie will reach into her bag, pull out a little bit of Weedle-Bit, kind of shake
No,
it in front of the Whalmer.
He already ate. Think. What would they
Doesn't
like?
matter. Does he want more?
I got it. They like to be wet. Peppy's gonna use water sport and get the Whalmer all wet because it's a fish and it needs water, and right now it's dry. Let's make it happen.
Okay, it happens.
All right, good. All right, step 1: fish need water. Good.
Step 1: fish need water. Oh, that's good.
Can I look through my bait book and see if there's a tip for catching Whalmer?
Yes, you actually can.
Ugh. All right, I'll take that out of my bag and take a look.
And it says, Legend of the Ormean Whalmer. Diet consists mostly of metallic trash that floats around in the water, such as like cans and other metallic things, because ultimately there are water steel types and they are machines, so they like to ingest like oil if it finds from oil spills, or tin like floating cans and such. That's one of the
See,
things
this
they
is the
like.
first time I've heard this legend too.
Mhm.
Gregory hadn't heard it before. Interesting.
And it says that they're actually quite rare to see, so the fact that you guys have seen 2 in one day.
Would
We
it?
saw 3 because one blew up the boat. and then
Somebody
we
put
saw
pieces
another
together.
one.
Smart Amma, but Amma does not know. Gregory's seen 2 today, at least.
Would it enjoy batteries then?
I probably would heckin' love batteries.
Oh well, I got cells for days.
When he's,
Oh.
Gary opens up his
Yeah.
toothbrush, pops out the electric batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it for your flashlight, or maybe the lantern on the boat, but it's okay.
I'll take out 2. It's fine. We have 10. I'll take out 2.
You see its eyes blinking red, like flashing different, like on and off light, and it's like, whale. It's like whale.
All right, open up and enjoy the bait.
And
I'll
like
just-
it opens its mouth up, and you just see it's like filled with like water and like straps of like metal and different pieces. As he like,
almost.
he's afraid to move his arms because he's like, I could either fall backwards or I could fall forwards, and I would not like to do either of those right now. So that's why he's just opening his mouth real carefully for you to.
Oh, so I have to place them gently.
Into his sewagey, watery, metal shrapnel-filled mouth.
Yeah, and then as I do that, almost as bait, I'll take a Pokeball with the other hand and poke it to him.
All right.
Can we get it? Any modifiers? I have a 4, 2, and 1.
You now can add 3 because you fed him his favorite thing in this whole process, and it wants to be with you. It is like, this man has provided nourishment for me. Do you want to tell two people what you
23.
got? Yeah, you did. So it goes in.
Good
and it goes,
lord.
And it goes. And the wood that's there just starts to like slowly start to reform. Like it starts to stop bowing where he was
Creep
sitting.
back.
Peppy like shoots him.
Jeez.
Peppy shoots with water itself back up onto the deck.
Hello.
So she has to stop swimming because she's been going for a bit now.
Gregory's gonna take a quick pass out on the deck of this ship.
Gary falls down.
Charlie's
All of
Charlie's
Gary's
gonna-
Pokeballs start to shake.
Charlie's just gonna
Oh,
kick him with her foot. Is this
Oh.
man dead?
oh, no. I'm just feeling a little lightheaded.
I could just see this, right? Gary passes down on his back, staring up at the sun. Peppy lays next to you the same way. Because Peppy must be exhausted from trying to hold that thing up.
Oh yeah.
Charlie's just like kicking his fucking side, like
Breaks more ribs. Man's already injured. Curb stops him. He's right there. It's easy.
I'll feel the vibration and go, where's Jane's? And I'll poke Jane's Pokeball.
So yeah, Jane's Pokeball just starts to shrink, and then goes, disappears.
which
Alright.
one did you just get rid of?
Pansage.
Oh,
It didn't have any grass. Did it have grass?
No grass moves.
Poor Ty. Yeah, I think 2 miracle seeds and
Yeah, and no grass moves. But that was nice. That was good. Thanks everybody for your help.
mm-hmm.
you want to do all the adding stuff right now, or you want to wait till later on?
I can wait. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, we're good to keep going?
Yeah.
Time for my encounter then, I think.
All right. So, with the sun setting as Gregary passes out on the deck, having befriended his new friend, it has now entered nighttime. What do people want to do? Seth's back downstairs, but what are people thinking for dinner again? Everyone on their own? Group? I mean, okay, we can do. We'll do Alma's night encounter first. Then we'll do that. Yeah. So it's nighttime.
Huh?
Benji's having a tough time seeing forward because obviously there's right now no lights.
Charlie,
Should we light up a lantern? That can
yeah,
help him?
I think we can light up a lantern. I can use one of my energy cells for this lantern.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Charlie,
just make sure you guys are
take out-
subtracting your energy cells and all that.
Take a energy cell out and place it in the lantern so he can see.
Yes, if you can. He's got like lights, like candles and stuff in the bridge with him. He asked if you could put it towards the front part of the ship so that he could see outwards there.
Okay, I'd walk with the lantern and place it on a thing.
Yeah, there's like a little hook like coming off the very front part of the ship that luckily wasn't damaged from the explosion. Because if that fell in the water, that would have been hard to fix. Because it's like a loop that has like a metallic piece that can hold the lantern on it for the front.
Fantastic.
So, yeah. There it is. Okay. So, Gary, what are you up to? You're pretty badly smashed in. You had a rough day.
Yeah. I definitely will be having like a quick ration in my cabin and sleeping, whether that be a short rest or whatever,
Okay.
like a nap, you know.
As Charlie's getting that ready with the lantern and stuff, Amma and Scott, what are you guys up to? I know we'll do Amma's encounter coming up right here, but just curious. We've lost Amma. All right.
Please
Scott?
have a
Oh, was that me?
Discord
You're
again.
good.
Yeah, I'm just vibing.
You're just hanging out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
Okay,
you're
cool.
here.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, A dropped.
You're good.
Okay.
All right.
What was said?
So Scott's just gonna be hanging out, he said. He's just
Right.
hanging out by the railing. Scott, you still always have Swablu out with you?
Of course.
Of course. What are you and Swablu up to?
I'm
Are you just talking with it? Petting it?
petting.
Sure. As you're petting like it'll like fly away from you and like sail in like the sea breeze and like fly back and land up on your shoulder and like smile at you.
Pablo is really just enjoying their time right now.
Being out in the open air is quite nice compared to like a compact forest, you know? Where it can fly
Exactly.
freely on the sea.
Yes. There's more freedom.
Alright. Amma. It is time. I'm gonna need first a D100 and a D12. And you can see what the nighttime encounter is upon this vessel. What was that? Did you roll the D100 there? Is my end just being a pain?
It should
There
be
it
rolling
is.
now.
20.
20. I don't like that.
That's fine. Give me a D12. 6. Okay. What are you up to?
She could be hanging out above deck right now, I guess.
Below deck?
Above,
Above. Okay.
up top, just looking out of the water and chilling. She needs some time to chill.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff just happened, you know?
Mhm.
Alright, so as you're hanging up above, you see, as it's dark out, the sun's gone, obviously, the moon and stars start to appear, and you see this little white thing just swimming alongside the ship, and if anything, you feel a little bit of like little wet spray hitting you. As the little Pokemon's looking at you over the side of the boat.
So I'm gonna scan it to figure out, what
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Yep, I am trying to get it here for you. It's like being a pain for me. App's like crashing. Cool, not fun. I'm trying to get the image up now for you. Whereabouts are you on the boat? Just put yourself on wherever you'd be. On that side? Okay, left side. Gotcha.
A bit not where it's busted. Okay.
So you see this like little white Pokemon with like a little horn on top of its head and kind of like dog-looking fangs come out from underneath it, come up above the water, its little head. And your dex is going to read, Seal, sea lion, Pokemon, water. Seal hunts for prey in the sea underneath sheets of ice. When it needs to breathe, it punches a hole through the ice with its sharp protruding sections of its head. Seal, water Pokemon. And you see that it's looking at you and it's looking like it's like a little lost. And he's like looking around and he's like, Seal?
I mean, if you said it seems lost, Alma can like yell down and ask like what's wrong, and Jolene can translate. That's alright.
Have Jolene, I guess, give me an animal handling? See if she understands the seal?
Wait, animal handling for me or with Jolene?
I guess we'll do. It's tough, right? Because it's two things. We could do. Okay, we'll assume that you can understand Jolene's movements pretty well. We'll have Jolene see if she can understand the seal.
Okay, so what would that be on her part?
I think isn't that animal handling wisdom? I think I don't have the sheet with me right now.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So it's just a 20 on her part.
9.
That is a 9. Yeah.
All right. So she kind of like looks at you and does like a shiver thing, and then shrugs her shoulders.
Okay. Not really sure.
She's like, I think it's saying something about being cold, but not entirely sure.
You know what? It says cold? I don't have anything to like help it with that. But I can offer it that,
Do you have a copy of the map with you? Or is that down below deck?
I mean, I kind of know what I probably won't have the map with me, but like I'll have looked at it, so I do kind of have a
Know where
general,
stuff
like,
is? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure, like, Amma specifically was like, I am traveling to this region, so it would be good to know where things are.
No, that's fair.
Sense.
That's definitely fair, yeah.
Like, she's not gonna know, like, the back of her hand, but she's definitely gonna, like, generally know, like, this side of the region is warmer, this side of the region is colder. There's this big landmark here in this general area.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Yeah, I think you have an approximate idea of things.
Okay.
Is there any reason why you asked if she would know map-wise stuff?
Just curious if you did.
So I know there's like an ice section of the map.
Mm-hmm.
So, Seal may be a native there, which probably is. I don't know what I want to do, because I don't even know if I want to catch this.
If you don't want it, that's okay. You could just be like, see ya.
True. But also, Collector be like, has every Pokemon, catches every Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
How much stuff do I have? I do have 4 Pokeballs, and I don't think I technically, like, I myself won't get another encounter, will I? Because I have a night encounter now, and we're going to land in Port by Night tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't have another encounter. But also, I don't have money to buy more Pokeballs when we land even.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could pass on this.
And that's cool.
honestly.
So what do you do? So the seal's kind of like swimming next to you guys, and like I said, he sprayed like little water to get your attention, and then he like shivered like he was cold, and like seemed like he was like shivered like he like looked like he was lost, and then like kind of shivered. And from your knowledge, just water here is not cold.
Oh.
If that helps.
Then why is he shivering? Unless he's scared of something. Is anyone else around right now? To, like, see this?
Charlie was putting the
ask for help?
lantern on the outside there.
I mean,
And Scott's down below. Like, he's on the upper deck, but he's further down from you, more towards the bridge, and you just seem like Sensua blew out to go flying and come back in.
Go with the others and see if they want to, like, come over and do anything. Or if they know what it's saying.
well, Charlie is sitting in the middle of the deck and is closest to you, so I'm assuming that she would eventually.
Yeah, I'll yell out to whoever's up here and get your attention.
Charlie would walk over and be like, "What's up? What are you yelling to get my attention for?"
Oh, there's this little guy, a seal. He's over there, off the deck. Seems kind of lost, maybe? I can't really tell.
He seems lost. I'd look down at it, like, and try to see what it's doing.
Give me an animal handling.
Animal handling. How about a natural 20?
Dirty 20. Yeah, unnatural sounds good. Yeah, so you're seeing like what it's doing is like it's like looking at you like seal, like it looks like it's like in distress and it needs some help. And it's like pointing at itself and then pointing like over in the water and it's like shivering.
So there's something else there, probably.
So what it's doing is like it's pointing to like it's pointing like just like around it, like pointing in the area around it. And it's shaking its head no, and it's shivering.
Do you need cold water?
It shakes its head vigorously, yes. And it's looking like it's like lost.
He needs cold water. It evolves into an ice type. So
you know what? Can Amma offer, like, hey, do you want to come with us? We're eventually heading to colder waters. Ask Jolene to translate, maybe. Even though
You can do whatever you want. If that's what you want to do, sure. I'm not.
I'll offer. It might want to come with. I don't know how it's been hunting as well, because if it's not used to these waters, it's probably not used to catching.
Yeah, it looks kind of thin.
aww.
Okay, well, you know what? I have Magikarp rations, and you know what? This boy's getting some Magikarp rations. Or girl. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I'm catching it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
If you don't want it, I guess I'll take it for you.
No, I'll take it. It's a baby. I'm gonna adopt it.
Baby.
So I'll take out my Magikarp rations, and like, there's no way for us to get it up on deck though.
You have a rod.
Oh yeah, I guess.
All of us have fishing rods.
I guess, yeah. I feel bad like hooking it to whatever. To get it on deck.
Are you saying this all like out loud, or is this all meta stuff?
Just in general. I don't think I'm saying
this
it.
is definitely out loud.
Yeah, no, I just can't decide anything.
It does like a weak jump to show like it can jump in the water. It is a seal after all. It's a sea lion.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the Magikarp ration so it can smell it, and then kind of like tell it to come up here and have Jolene translate. And then, like, step back away so Seal can come on deck.
All right, I'm going to have Seal give me an athletics. See if we can hop
I'm gonna
up.
scooch a tad.
Yep, you're going to move out of the way for it. No, that's perfectly reasonable. Alright, let's see how this Seal's athletics looks. Alright. 12. It makes it up on it.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna, like, lean down and offer the rations and pet its head.
Let's go.
Oh, wait, I never rolled to see if this thing was shiny. Let me do that real quick.
Yeah, you can do that quick.
Because it doesn't look much different shiny, so honestly, it wouldn't be surprising if I hadn't noticed it till now. No, it's not shiny, never mind.
Okay, 58
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, so I feed it the Magikarp rations.
was like, seal, seal, and just like kind
Thank
of
you
like
for
wolfs
those
it down.
wonderful noises.
I did it shorter than I should have, so it's fine. But yeah, so it definitely eats it, and it like sits back on its tail and like claps its fins at you.
Can I continue petting its head? Is it cool with that?
Yeah, you pet
I'm
it and
making
it
another
feels
friend.
unusually like warm.
Okay. Do we have like ice below deck? Do we have like something that would keep it cold? Do we have something cold below deck?
I do
can
remember. I think I said
grab?
there's a fridge in the mess hall, I believe, because you have to keep stuff fresh, right? I think we talked about
True.
Toss it in the fridge.
Yeah, we're gonna carry the entire seal and put it in the fridge.
that. Tyler goes down there to make his dinner ration. Opens it up.
Here, I'm gonna ask. Well, actually, I'll ask Charlie. Like, can you go get some ice for this thing?
Sure. We'll travel downstairs and.
So Scott, you see this gigantic like white seal thing hop up on deck. You are up on deck as well.
Yes.
What is your reaction just seeing this big white seal hop up onto the land, hop up onto your boat?
You're asking me.
I am. It's about 3 feet. It's 3'7", by the way, for perspective.
Alright, so that's about your size.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little confused.
Yeah. Because you didn't see it. So.
Right. Yeah, so...
Yeah, and Charlie rushes past you and starts going downstairs.
Gotcha, okay. I don't really know how to react to this.
You're
I'm
good.
just going to...
I don't know if you're just going to go over, ask questions or anything, or see what's going on, you know?
I suppose that would help me out, yeah. So I'll get up and I'll walk over.
I'm gonna just go. I made a friend.
May I present
Maybe.
Sir Seal? Points their hands over. And it claps.
Very nice.
Oh, it's really nice. Oh, it would be cute if Seal and Poco could perform together. Seal seems like it'd be a good performer. Clap along with Poco's music.
Bro, Seal on the drums. It's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all
Get
coming
our
together.
Pokey band.
We're collecting A, Pokemon for the Pokeathlon, and B, a cheer squad.
Or side job.
Pokemon for the
Yeah.
Pokeathlon.
I think what you are really doing is you're trying to catch a Pokemon band. Let's not kid ourselves.
I picture like in the Pokemon anime where like Piplup would like dress up in like the cheerleading outfit to cheer on like Dawn's other Pokemon that were in like the...
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
That's where my mind's going. But anyway, yeah. So Charlie, so you go down to the kitchen and you see the fridge and there's like a few like ice trays that are filled with ice
I will.
in the freezer.
I guess grab the ice trays.
Nice.
Maybe a bucket if I see one.
Yeah. There's probably pots, buckets, and stuff. Yeah.
Bin.
Probably a bucket. Maybe fill it with some water
Mm-hmm.
and the ice cubes.
Yeah.
And
That sounds good.
run up on deck with it and be like, Alma, I have an idea. I'm gonna set the bucket down, put the ice cubes in it, and gesture for the seal to hop in the bucket.
Yes. Yes, we're doing that now.
Let me think how big this
It's a seal.
bucket is.
Hop
We'll probably-
in the bucket.
There's probably like a bin, like
Oh,
kind
seals
of
are-
big, maybe
seals are
more
heavy.
shallow.
Seals are heavy. Oh my god. I did not realize how heavy seals
True.
were.
Is
Yeah.
it gonna crush this poor bucket?
No, the basin is picturing like maybe like a big trough that holds like I picture like apples in like a big like wooden
Yeah.
container, you know, kind of bucket. So yeah, a big like wooden bucket thing. Yeah, so it hops in and it's splishing, splashing, really enjoying itself.
Keep petting it. We're gonna make this a friend. I'm just gonna catch everything. I need more Pokeballs. It's fine.
It's acting very happy.
I mean, that's where I'm at. I just catch everything I see, basically.
Can I ask it? Does it want to come along with me? Because I've just fed it and I've kept it cold.
And it does like it points at the ice bucket and it points into the water. Give me a animal handling. I'm gonna see if you understand what it's trying to tell you right now. 21.
I'll do it.
Yeah. So it's kind of symbolizing, showing like if you can help me get to more colder water where I can be happy, I will gladly go along with you.
Oh,
Yeah, I could definitely do that for it. We're gonna go there eventually because I'm sure there's one of those towers there. So, yes, I will do that. So I nod and say that I will, and then I'll take out the Pokeball and kind of like offer it, and the seal can just kind of bump it.
Yeah, it kind of like is like splishing around in the water, like the ice water, very happy, and goes bink, and just bops it with its head. See if you catch it, and give me a +2. In addition to whatever you do.
13?
I'll take a gander and see. Alright, so you pop and it goes woof, woof, woof,
Nice.
and then all your balls start to shake.
Since it's hot here, I will send it back to the PC, so it will no longer be hot.
There you go.
I will need a name for this little buddy now.
We could do all that stuff afterwards. So I gotta remember, we gotta do the seal, and we gotta do the Yomi and Whalmer. Okay. So, with that being done, Gregory, what are you up to? Are you sleeping at this point?
Yeah, I had done a short rest.
Okay.
During all that, I personally expended some hit dice to give Krogunk a couple HP points back.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were gonna do a short rest or if you're just gonna wait for, because I don't know what the gang's up to now. But I don't know if people are gonna be going to sleep, if they're gonna have dinner, what people are up to. You know.
Yeah. Either way, I did a short rest just for a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's what.
well, I think everybody's getting hungry, so why don't we cook up some grub? Charlie will offer. I will make you the most delectable food.
Sounds amazing.
Cook.
Sounds good.
Haven't seen your cooking yet.
It'll be better than yours.
All right. Go for it.
Are you saying that kind of like when everyone's together in like maybe the captain's cabin down below?
Yep. Then I'm gonna yeet myself to the kitchen.
Do the three of you follow her?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I'll bring like the bucket and that sort of stuff back down and rinse it out.
That's
Because
fair.
there's been a seal in it
Yeah,
now.
Tyler just sees you like rinsing out a bucket of ice that bucket used to be used for apples. It's kind of like, what?
Oh, cool.
And I will start gathering some lovely ingredients of some pasta, some milk, some cheese, a pot, some water in the pot, some salt to put in the pot.
You can just say you're making mac and cheese.
Listen, I want to make this beautiful. Okay. So I will put the pot of water on the stove. I will put some salt in it and a little bit of olive oil. Just to make it so the pasta does not stick. I will put the pasta in as the water starts to boil. I will let the pasta sit in the pot of water for about 8 to 9 minutes, so it's al dente. Then I will drain the water, keeping the pasta in a colander and then putting it back in the pot. Then I will put the cheese in the pot. Oh, I forgot to say I needed butter too. I'm gonna need butter, and I'm gonna put some butter in the in the pasta with the cheese. And I'm gonna put some milk in there. And stir it up nice and good.
Nice and
good. So it looks delectable. And then you will have the world's greatest mac and cheese.
Is the gang waiting in the captain's cabin, or are they waiting in the mess hall?
Mess hall. Because I smell the delicious cooking.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking delicious, let me tell you. Even for those of us who are lactose intolerant.
Are we? Can we roll for lactose intolerance?
How about no?
Why not?
Come on, con check. When do you do a con check?
Give me a con check. How good was her mac and cheese?
Can't
Yes.
Yes.
Wait. What's the actual skill check to see how good I cooked this food?
Well, I don't think it's strength. I
Survive.
don't think it's dex. Oh yeah, you give me a survival to see how
Survival?
good you cooked the mac and cheese. Yeah, we'll do
I
that.
guess it depends
I
on
thought
you,
so.
like what
Yep.
you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
I'll
see,
take
Sky.
survival.
How good was your mac and cheese that Charlie made?
How about a nat 20 plus a 5?
That's a 25. Like, that's some lip smacking. After today, let me tell you, you caught spiders in the morning, you had explosions for lunch, and then you had to, like, help a seal get back to being cold at night for dinner. You guys, your first day out on sea, I think is going to be one that you're going to remember, and it's going to end with this delicious bowl of mac and cheese.
Of mac and fucking cheese.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, everybody's, like, wolfing it down. Is there any small talk going on amongst the group, or just guys just eating? Focusing on eating.
I am devouring this food.
Yes.
What should I name the Welmer?
Assume.
Fat boy.
Nah.
Mr. Bombastic
I'm open to
2.0.
other ideas.
Jammer.
Jam.
Because it's like a radio and a radio jams, and
Yeah.
you're wearing jams.
All right. Solid options.
Mm-hmm.
You could name it Dylan.
Instead of
God, I wish I had an NPC in there to suggest ideas.
You have Apollo. Apollo, what do you think?
whale mercy.
I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna roll and see how Apollo, if he'd actually be up by now.
Oh yeah. What happened to him? Gregory has no idea.
Okay, nobody. You guys are gonna fill each other in on like what happened.
Where's
'Cause some
Apollo?
people were above deck, other people were below deck when like all the explosions
Yeah,
happened.
oh yeah, guys, I blew up. That was pretty cool.
Krakatoa.
Yeah, bro. Give me shell shock real quick.
He got a 16, so he'll smell mac and cheese and he'll come waddling on it. He'll come walking on it. He's using one of the planks, kind of like a crutch right now, just for that one bum leg as it's like healing. He comes in and
Apollo.
he goes, "Oh hey guys, how has it been? I've been just sleeping most of the day now."
How's your leg?
It's like okay, I can walk, put a little bit of pressure on it. I'm just kind of using some makeshift crutch just in case.
Oh man. Let me know if you need anything.
Same here. If you need any help, just let me know.
Have a bomb ass bowl of mac and cheese.
Oh, I'd love to.
Or a bomb. I got one of those.
He's like, "Oh, so tell me, what happened?"
We
Sure.
encountered some bombs.
I could tell. For a second, I thought we were like under attack by something. Jeez.
Yes, my Krogunk was under attack by an Ormean Whelmer, one of legend,
He goes,
and we caught one.
"That's amazing! Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, we really worked as a team. It was great. Thanks, everybody.
It was mostly me.
And mostly Alma.
Yeah,
Saving
everyone's like,
me for
I
a
can just
second.
picture it, right?
But, you know.
The three of you guys are holding the rod, and you're like trying to like dig your ankles in, and you're just like sliding on the wood, and then Alma comes in.
And it comes along and just yanks it up pretty much. And yanks all of you guys on your asses.
Yeah,
For the
I'm the
second
one who
time,
found
you have helped
the
me
damn thing.
fish.
Yes.
That's true.
She just strong.
Yeah,
She's like a strong child.
but what were we gonna ask Apollo? I don't remember.
How he's doing?
And
Yeah.
what he's naming a friend. Your new
Yes,
friend. I need
that's
to
right.
name
That's
anything.
right. What should we name the Whelmer?
Well, what's been said so far?
Dylan.
Jammer.
That was a strong.
Dylan.
Please.
That was the highlight of
Please do it.
That was the highlight of the episode. Just like I know. Well, Dylan.
That was a good one. That was my favorite one out of them.
Oh God.
So, can you beat Dylan?
No.
He goes, I don't know. That's a pretty good one. Well, what type is the Ormean Whelmer?
Water steel.
He goes, water steel, huh? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, would like Bada Boom 3.0 or something sound good? I'm not entirely sure.
And Mr. Bombastic 2.0 was my suggestion.
No, I got you. Dynamite Dylan. There we go.
Dynamite Dylan. Oh,
That's
Him
beautiful.
and Mr. Bombastic will be best buddies.
Dynamite Dylan. Fantastic. He smiles.
Make that canon.
There's a type there on his phone.
Write that down. Write that down.
Dynamite Dylan. Okay. Sounds like a cowboy, he chuckles. You got him a little cowboy hat.
Oh, maybe. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Only if you stay for a long time, he elbows you.
Oh.
He notices like
Wink,
you're
wink,
banged up
nudge,
pretty
nudge.
bad and he's banged up pretty bad.
His elbow hurts me. Ow.
Sorry. He goes, oh, I'm so sorry. He laughs.
Alma's probably still got like a hole like through her sweatshirt and her shirt and stuff as well.
Yeah, because it like that thing cut in, so we can make that can too and say like you got like a like you can have like a hole in your shirt from where that like wood.
Yeah,
sprung
she's
out.
probably cut through her Pokeathlon sweatshirt.
Oh no, my,
Get
favorite
that-
my
get that
favorite
ripped
hoodie.
shoulder look. No, have it like come off the shoulder. Be real cute.
She's not one for like the cold shoulder look.
Oh.
You do realize you're flirting with a 15-year-old, right?
What? That's not. No. Dynamite Dylan can cover for me. He knows
That's
that
my
well.
wingman.
Gross, gross, gross. Tisk,
Fantastic.
tisk, tisk.
So Scott, plans for the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak. I didn't get to ask for names for Seal. I have a friend.
Oh,
Does
you have a friend?
A friend, you say?
Yes, a new friend. The Seal.
He goes,
Oh.
Actually,
Icy.
can I at least roll to see if the Seal's a guy or
yes.
so I know for
Yes.
naming?
Yep.
Yeah, let me just do that one
It was
real
even
quick.
boys, odds or girl. Or no, even girls, odds or boys is what it was. So
Ooh.
Even girl, okay.
that's a
So
girl.
I have a Seal. She's
Apollo goes,
lost.
if
There
my
was
memory,
lost.
yeah. Apollo goes, if my memory serves me right, I don't think there should be seals here. They're normally in like the north, like eastern part with their dugongs of this region.
Name her Icy.
Maybe.
'Cause
Go
she's
with
always
your
cold.
cold shoulder look.
Charlene, the chili seal. He laughs.
You can name him Chili after the
After the chili pot, we put him. You guys put him.
No, after the what's the bear?
Yes.
The bear.
Oh, Cub Chew.
The Cub Chew that fought the nerd over here.
Oh, yeah, my rival.
God, you guys remember that?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
It's
I got
better.
his name and everything.
Oh,
Chili, use powder snow.
It's the
God.
better chili. No, I don't think I'm gonna steal the Cub Cheese name. That's rude to the Cub Chew, not to the trainer. The trainer's an ass. Not in character for Amma to say. Amma will say he was rude.
There
I
you
will
go.
say out of character that he was an ass.
Nice.
Recommendation for people playing D&D: unless you can actually censor yourself, do not play a child who does not curse. If you curse regularly, because I am suffering. Anyway, but yes. Any other naming suggestions for
Snow
new
White.
friend?
Hmm.
I don't know. I'll see.
You can think about it and see.
Yep.
Easy.
He goes, well, is that actually your first water Pokemon?
That is.
That could prove useful out on the sea, I suppose.
Yeah, I sent it back though. She wasn't really doing well with the heat here,
Hmm.
so I didn't want to keep her here.
That makes sense.
I do have Pokemon that can fly and that sort of thing though, so at least I have someone who can go over the water.
He looks kind of like, who's that?
Oh, the Cottony.
Does it have a flying
How can it
speed?
fly? It should. It floats. It doesn't have legs. It needs a way to get around.
There's hops, I thought.
I'm pretty sure it does.
In traits, does it have a flying
but-
speed?
I'm looking now.
I'm pretty sure it has a flying speed.
Yeah, flying speed is 20. Its walking speed is 5. It's flying everywhere.
Sounds good. Yeah.
That's how things are going. Oh yeah, let me add it. But yes. So, I'll figure it out for me.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So, as you guys do your discussion and all the macaroni and cheese is now gone, what do people want to do? Just get ready for bed? Or what are you feeling?
I think Charlie wants to take a nice long rest in
Yep.
her bed after have a nice food coma from this bomb ass mac and cheese.
You can't get higher than a 25.
Consume
for real.
all the mac and cheese.
Like, that's
all
like the
fucking
good
mac
mac and cheese, you know?
It's craft.
I'm
Yeah.
suddenly hungry.
Sorry.
Yeah, good night's sleep sounds good. Good for the body and mind.
Yep,
Indeed.
a nice long rest.
Paula's gonna walk to you guys and he's gonna say, "Good night, everybody. Thanks for helping me out tonight, Sky. I know it was a struggle for both of us." He chuckles.
You're welcome.
Or Charlie,
Apollo.
I'm sorry. He goes, "All right. I
Hope
wish
you're not
everybody a good night." And he hobbles back to his room.
Good night.
Now that you guys are all like in your own quarters, you guys all going to sleep?
Oh.
Yes.
Food
Yeah.
coma time.
All right. So you guys go to sleep, and how's the wake up's gonna be?
Let's roll.
Let's roll. Everyone, give me a d20. How's your wake up? Oh
3.
no, 3 for Charlie.
Dead ass food coma.
19. Oh no, that's.
Oh gosh, 8 for Amma.
Mhm.
My shoulder hurt too much.
11 for Scott and 7 for Gregory. Gosh. So you guys all kind of didn't sleep the best. Maybe like this is like your first night actually on a boat that was moving. I'm assuming it's sailing like just like drifting a little bit at sea, like not very fast at all, just like a little bit, to still keep you on your course. And just like hearing the water just like, and you guys are at that level where like the water goes like up and down like at the sea level mark where your light is, so like you guys are hearing the water come like in all the time. Not in, I'm sorry, but you're hearing it like smash up against the boat a lot. So maybe you don't sleep the best, I'll say. Charlie got very little sleep at the 3. He just kept waking up, tossing and turning. Like, I cannot get comfortable. I'm hot, but I'm cold. You know what
You're
I'm saying?
basically describing how I sleep every night now.
Sorry.
Does anything happen with bad sleep rolls?
Charlie, are any of your mons like hurt where you need like a long rest? Are you even hurt?
No.
Okay. Then I was gonna say you just get a short rest and a long rest, but I don't think it actually matters. Unless stuff got hurt from the spider fight.
I only got a 7, and I know mine are.
Don't think so.
Okay.
No.
I think it was no. I took damage from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I was
think
gonna say Sky's only rolled less than a 5, so I was only gonna have her do a short rest instead of a long rest. But it doesn't actually matter. So we could just say Sky got a short rest worth of sleep, where the other people got a long rest, even though it was a very weak long rest. Like your bodies were still resting, unlike Sky who kept Charlie who kept tossing and turning and wrestling around and just having a real tough time going to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Morning comes. Sky rolled at 11. He can be first out of bed there. And then Amma and Gregory wake up around the same time. Scott, as you wake up, are you going to do anything?
Probably use the bathroom.
Sounds good. Whose turn is it for the wild encounter, by the way?
I'm not sure.
it's Michael's.
Okay. So, Michael's going to the pooper. What are other people up to? Amma just woke up. Gregory and Amma are like... Gregory wakes up and sees Amma just kind of like sitting on like the edge of the bed, like blinking her eyes, trying to wake up, Like when you don't get good sleep. You guys look at Sky and she's Charlie's character, she's just still sleeping, like looks like she had a rough night. Hair's all snarled.
Good morning, Gregory will whisper over.
I'm just gonna nod and give like a little wave. She's gonna kind of like roll her shoulder, which still hurts. So she never really patched it up. Kind of cleaned it, and that was about it.
Gregory's got marks all over him now.
Marks and aches.
Shrapnel, yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna take me a minute to get out of bed.
Oh, he's gonna be so sore.
Amma can go over and offer a hand if he needs help.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. I'll take the hand. Thank you.
Yep, so Amma's gonna help him up. And they'll quietly exit the room, I think, for now.
Good idea.
From there, anywhere you want to go?
Let's go find Scott. We need to know what the captain has planned.
Captain, you see the bathroom doors closed, and usually it's a sign if the door is closed, somebody's in there.
Shitter.
So Blue's chilling outside of it, bopping around on the floor, pecking on the wood.
Amma will lean down and pet Swablu. Warb.
Well, Blue pecks on the door to try to be like, yeah, Mike just went in there. Maybe a minute or two.
Well, maybe we should check out who's steering the ship.
I probably think our navigator, but you can go up and check it out.
Unless you got something else you want to do.
Go up for now.
Alright. Yeah. We'll walk up top.
This is gonna be so good. I'm excited.
Scared now.
You know, when the DM gets excited, everyone's like, what? So yeah, as you guys come up to the top of the deck, you guys are both up top now, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna need a perception from both of you as you come up.
Oh boy. I'm bad at this. Alma
Gotcha.
is strong, but she's not smart.
Well, we can just roll like the same. It's fine.
6 and a 7.
We just woke up. We got those eye crusties.
Yeah, those eye crusties. So you guys are usually don't see anything else around you besides the open water. Very far away, you're able to make out that there's something brown, and it looks like it's coming closer to you guys.
Oh boy.
Quickly?
Yes.
Or
Let's go up to the navigator
yeah.
and see if he knows or wants to do something about this. Assuming Benji's up there already.
Yeah.
If not, we might have to man this thing ourselves with our morning crusties and all.
Hearing this, Gregory will yell, "Help! Help! Come quick!" as he limps behind Amma to the top.
Ayúdame! As you're waddling.
Wait, can Amma carry him? Is that faster?
Probably not. I'm
Yeah,
healed.
true,
I'm just beaten.
True. Amma's still hurting in the shoulder too, so.
Yeah, as you guys go up, you see that the sails are kind of pulled up so that they're at like half mast, so that you guys are going at like a lot slower speed just because it was nighttime. And you see Benji's kind of just sleeping with his head on the table.
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to disturb that sleep.
Tell me what you do.
We'll give him a light shake. We'll be gentle at first. If he doesn't wake up, then we might have to resort to other things.
Tell me what you do.
Water sport.
Tell me what you do.
We're just gonna give him like a light shake and be like, "Hey, Benji, something is coming."
Roll the 17. He's waking up. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, something's coming. We're not anywhere near land yet. What do you mean?"
There's something moving toward us.
He turns around
I can't tell.
Yeah, he turns around and you can see like the whole place is like the whole like upper bridge is like all glass that comes in, so he can like look around behind him and see like out through the window. And his eyes get real big and turns around and he goes, guys, that's not good.
What is that?
It looks like another ship. But it's
Oh no.
it's gaining on us, guys.
Should we get the sails real quick?
He goes, yes, please. He goes, I'll start to try to turn the ship different directions to try to sway us away. That looks like at the speed it's coming up kind of fast. Let's go quick, go.
Okay, so Amma's gonna like book it with Jolene. Jolene's still out, and they're gonna go, and they're gonna run and start to get the sails up and running.
What should I do? Benny, help me out.
What'd you say?
Benny, help me out.
Oh, Benny. He goes, well, I would probably wake up Ezekiel. Is anybody else awake? Do we know?
The captain is in the bathroom, and I'm asleep.
He goes,
Hello, I'm here.
He chuckles and goes, upon the John is he? Well, that is a bad place to be right now.
No, he might need it. Seeing as, it looks like we're about to attack or something.
Yes, this thing looks like that. It is approaching quite fast. Gregory, you're up top, and like you're actually like up with him still, while Amma's getting the sails ready and stuff, which is great. Give me another perception to see if you can see what this is coming. Now it's coming a lot closer.
I gotta build that bird's nest. Let's see. You said no perception.
Do you get any bonuses from Peppy? Yeah.
Not for perception.
Oh God,
nat 20,
so
20.
Yeah, with a 24. Yeah, no, you can clearly make this out. Upon the sails of this ship coming, it's got this like picture of like a cubone skull with like two femur crossbones behind it. As it is steadily approaching you guys, as you're starting to turn left, you are also able to see that there's this two-looking flying Pokemon creature that's flapping its wings behind the sails to make this thing go faster.
Oh.
what, like, can you tell what Pokemon it is? Like, I don't.
All he can tell
no,
is
I
it's this
can't.
blue and purple looking flying creature with a big open mouth.
And it's coming fast.
Like, no,
Oh,
like
no.
it's blowing the sails of this pirate ship behind you.
Right.
So here's what we'll
that's
do.
not good.
I will let Amma at this point. You've now fixed the sail, so you guys are at normal-ish sailing speed. I will let you each do one action before I'll put the ship in view and put it on approaching you on the map here.
Joy, one action. I think maybe since there's something flying, I'll bring Puff out because Puff can also fly. The action that might not be great because it's presumably a flying type. So actually no, Poco, it's a flying type. It's Poco time. We'll do
Oh,
that.
and I will say this, since you rolled a 24, you're also able to see there's like 4 of these like little white Pokemon kind of walking around, and there's this one distinguished looking like gentleman of the group that looks like a person. And that's what you're able to make on this boat as it's coming closer to you, good Gary.
Oh.
Like you might get that there's at least 4 white looking little, from where you are, looks like little people, but they're not little people, on the ship. And then there's one sophisticated looking dude in like a suit with them.
Yeah. Oh, like, okay. I don't even know what to do. They would be scared.
Okay, and that's fair. Would you give Peppy a pep talk or something, or what would you?
Probably not. Are there papers around, like loose papers?
Oh yeah. This is like the
And
bridge,
something
so
to
there's
write
like
with?
papers and like journals and papers and stuff. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick sketch of the sail with the logo,
Okay.
just in
Yeah.
case something happens. They'll know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you like draw? What are you doing with the piece of paper?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw it on one of the empty pieces of paper,
Okay. Are you pocketing it? Are you
leaving it on the navigation table.
okay? Next to Benji.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go leave, or are you gonna stay in the bridge with Benji?
I will stay on the bridge with Benji.
Okay. I'm gonna put the ship on the map for you guys. Okay. So it's gonna, as you guys are starting to trail left, it's gonna keep going straight and like be like next to you at this point. So it's gonna be on the right side of the ship.
Okay.
I wanted this to be not there. Let me do this. I'm just gonna move this up. And it's gonna pull up right next to you guys like this. And as the ship pulls up, Amma, you're the only one outside currently, right?
Yeah, I'm the only one here. It would have been great if someone got Ezekiel. But that's I'm
It's
the
all
only
good.
one here. Someone has to face it.
Listen, you're all good, and this way you can see. So I'm gonna send what's here in the chat here for you to see. The first thing that you see as the ship's kind of pulling up next to you, and the things stop flapping so that they can drop back down to your speed, is a gentleman that's wearing a bright suit with long purple hair. I'll send right there. And he goes, "Ah, bonjour, madame. You're selling a very fine vessel. This is what I need you to do for me, and I'll be on my way. Gladly fetch your captain, and as long as we have no problems, I can let you all leave without any problems. Okay?" He seems very cordial.
Alright, I guess.
But this
I'll
man
go
looks-
do that, and
Yeah.
I'll go do that and get everyone.
He goes, that won't be necessary, madame. Just your captain.
Oh
is
no,
all
I
need."
I wasn't telling him I'm getting everyone. I'm just
got it,
saying
got
in
it.
general, I am getting everyone. But I'll tell him yes, I'll get the captain. So yeah, let's go downstairs and wake everyone up. So
And it goes, all right, madam, I'll give you some time. Just know, don't want to be going anywhere, so take your time. He kind of laughs.
alright.
So, Amma, what do you want to do?
So yeah, I'm gonna go below deck.
Mm-hmm.
I know that our friends in the navigation center can see what's going on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
They can see what's going on.
So Gregary.
And I'm gonna kind of shoot them a look and be like, this is not good, before dipping below deck to wake everyone up.
Mm-hmm. Gregary and Benji, you guys can see through the windows of the other boat. The boat looks a lot like your boat does, layout wise and everything. It looks like a starting basic boat. It has some other modifications, but otherwise it looks like a normal boat like you have. So the bridge is in the same spot. And you guys see the thing that's driving their boat looks like, I'm going to describe it, and it will give it away, but it's so that I can describe it for you. Looks like a yellow kind of tapper up on its back legs, steering the ship. And it looks to be a Pokemon. It does not look to be a human. I'll send a picture of it.
Tapir.
Hmm?
Tapir.
Tapir. Okay.
It's a tapir.
It very well may
You
be.
pronounce
You're calling it a tapper. It's a tapir.
Sure.
sure.
God.
This is what your boy looks like there. That's driving the ship.
I'm gonna kill myself, guys.
And there's 4 of these guys that are on the deck, and they currently have their hands that appear to be like sharpened blades looking at you. Let's see if I can show you the image here.
Gregary is wholeheartedly frightened. So, Ooh.
Oh, I love that thing.
So, yeah, so Amma.
I love the little buddies on the deck.
What would you like to do there,
This is
Amma?
out of character. But, yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs, bang on the bathroom door, tell him, hey, we are being... What is the word? I don't even know what the word is. I don't know, held for ransom, I guess. I don't know, there's some guy who's demanding your presence. I'm gonna go down to where the crew is, and I'm gonna yell, hey, wake up. Especially you, Ezekiel. This is what we pay you for.
Ezekiel kind of goes, oh, what, no waterboarding this time?
Hey,
Oh, just yelling. I still apologize for last time.
watch it, Ezekiel.
You're not even there.
Yeah, no.
He goes, all right. He stretches and goes, all right, what's on the test for today?
The entire ship pulled up next to us, threatening, or wanting to see our captain, and threatening that if we listen to him, we won't be harmed, which is usually not a good thing, because that means we will lack money when we leave if we don't do anything about it. So, I'm going to say, when our captain is ready, you'll join us in coming up.
Scott, what are you up to? Hearing a knock on the door and hearing Alma say that.
I am finally done with my business and I am coming out.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we'll try and get Charlie up too.
Apollo. Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys can go in and check out Charlie. She's still out. Just sleeping.
I'm gonna go and just shake her awake. Hey, we need you. Sorry, but wake up.
Charlie will wake up and be like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Someone's threatening us. Come on.
Oh, fantastic. And I will follow upstairs.
Apollo's trying to use the wood to get out of his hammock, and he's like, can I stay down here for now, or?
I can help you up if you want to come up. Otherwise, you can hang down here, and if we need you, we'll yell.
All right, thank you. I'm not sure I'd be much help, but anyway. Kind of
All
sits
right,
back
stay
down.
down here, rest up. If you want, Havri will keep watch and make sure no one else comes down here.
He goes, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Seth, what are you gonna do? Seth kind of looks at you, Amma.
Seth, if you want to also like make sure no one can come down here, because as long as no one does get down here, they hopefully shouldn't be able to steal anything of ours, because we keep it all below deck. So stay down there. Yell if you need anything. We're gonna go deal with whatever.
Mm-hmm. He nods and he says, "Yeah, I'll stay with Apollo. Make sure he's all right. Watch out for him." Ezekiel goes, cracks his fingers, and he goes, "All right, time to get some action in. All right, I'm coming right behind you. Let's go get him." He seems quite happy about it, actually. He does not seem scared.
Once again, this is what we pay him for. We'd hope he'd be prepared for this.
Paid. We paid for him.
Hang on. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, so Ezekiel and Scott Scott comes out of the bathroom and sees Ezekiel walking with Amma. Are you guys off to get Charlie?
Well, I already yelled and woke up Charlie, I think. So
Okay.
Once we're all together, I think we're all gonna go above deck. Because I didn't tell him I was bringing literally everyone with me. So can't stop me.
So alright, so you come up, Charlie. Are you following them, I'd assume?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so he sees you come out of the below deck first. What's the walking order? Who wants to follow Katie? Follow Amma?
Me.
Alright, Scott will follow Amma, followed by Ezekiel, and then Charlie.
Yee.
After he sees Scott comes up, he looks and he goes, "Ah, madame, he goes, I only asked for your captain. What is this?" His arms are a little crossed. He looks a little mad.
Well, didn't say not to bring anyone else, so with the whole crew.
He goes, "Oh."
Our captain is here, though, so you got what you wanted.
He goes,
Hello.
he smiles and he goes, "Ah, well, you look very familiar. And I think that might be where we'll call it for tonight." With him looking
Familiar.
at Scott and
Don't.
say that he looks very
Do
familiar.
you know this guy?
Ryan, I know where this is going and I like it.
I also know where this is going.
Oh no.
I'm a little intrigued.
It might not be the way you're thinking, but... Alright, everybody, we will catch you all next week.
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Do you want to hear more content from us? Then check out our Patreon link down below for more details.
Or, if you even just want to have a chat with us, you can check out our Discord and Instagram, links also below.
And remember, DM told me to...
Strive for your goals, even if it blows up in your face.